What up, what up, what up?
I need that sports encyclopedia. U.S. Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut.
Coach
Yeah.
Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran.
Darnell is the Ball State legend. I'm the Warren Central High School legend.
I'm proving with a reliable source, straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to Yost.
I love talking ball. It's nice to connect with guys that are like-minded and just are real and genuine.
Better stay in your lane. Hop until
You are fucking insane. Dude, what? You just will not give this guy his flowers. What is wrong with you?
Oh, you must have thought I was a bitch.
I am him. Use not it. What's the topic? With your logic when I flow. Big Komodo, how it's talking.
Got to get back to letting the baby cry a little bit to see if they can soothe themselves.
That's a bar.
Issues get pressed so fast it don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
I identified him after his third fight, and I said that guy should be a star.
I'm so proud of the show, bro.
With the gas, Smitty and Jason Brown.
Coach JB show.
What up, what up, what up? We are in the building, rocking the Slap Dick Nation hat, shirt. We got it all. Short, fat, skinny, tall. We do it all. It is Work Boot Wednesday. We're live in the studio on a loaded lineup. It is Chalk Talk Wednesday. Eye in the Sky Don't Lie. We're about to break down all things film, especially getting ready for tomorrow's Giants Cowboys. And we got some Buffalo Bills to talk about, some Sam Darnold Minnesota Vikings film to break down. All Thanks to DV Sport. I guess I'm going to say that. Thanks to DV Sport for sponsoring that segment of the Eye in the Sky Don't Lie, but we got new film updated this year, 2024 NFL film. We'll be breaking it down with Coach Noel Mazzoni later on in the show, and we'll end the show with Coach Fred from the great HBCU, of course, Alcorn State, legendary home of Steve McNair. We're going to dive into all things real, but let's get this party started. It is Work Boot Wednesday. Coach Noel Mazzoni, Josh Booty, and Coach Fred from Alcorn State will join us, and we'll get into it. A lot going on today. We got the ticker behind us, brought to you by skyboxsports.com. Head on over there. Use the promo code Coach JB if you guys got a man cave, coaching office, whatever you want. You can go over there and use my promo code Coach JB. But the show is brought to you by Bet Online, Prize Picks, and winnable.com/slap-picks. And go join our first down package today. And you can join weekly, monthly, yearly, you name it. We got it all. Short, fast, skinny, tall. We got a lot to break down. There's a quarterback who just quit on his undefeated team in college. We're going to dive into that. Plus, is Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, and Jones not an absolute shit show? We're going to dive into that too. Plus, getting ready for tomorrow night's game, Giants, Cowboys, and we'll do a little betting on that. But let's get into this thing, man. Micah Parsons is back at it again, taking shots at another player on another team after his team lost for back-to-back weeks. If I was Jerry Jones, I would be regretting paying these clowns. Dak is whack, $60 million to be driving, has to be driving Jerry Jones to drink, and Micah seems more focused on podcasting than sacking the opposing team's quarterbacks. This is a bad nucleus of players who are overpaid. CeeDee Lamb can only thrive when the ball is in his hands. But when he's double-teamed, who does that go to? Nobody. That's who. No run game. Defense is horrific. Bottom of the barrel as far as stopping the run. And they have an over-the-hill former good D coordinator in Coach Zimmer, along with a lame duck head coach who everyone wants out of Dallas. Sounds like a disaster to me. Plus, add the fact that Jerry is now measuring players' meat along with underage girls suing him. This is an outright shit show. This is a future documentary, a 30 for 30 waiting to happen. The Cowboys will forever be cursed by how they did Jimmy Johnson years ago, and will never win another Super Bowl until he sells it and they hire Bill Belichick. Yes, I did say it. Gut this roster, start over, trade Dak, trade Micah, get a young tailback, get another great tight end, and get you some big-time D linemen, not these soft interior guys with zero attitude. Get a younger coaching staff who is up to speed on the times when it comes to defending RPO, triple option, and an athletic quarterback who runs around. Because Coach Zimmer and this Cowboy defense just has not figured it out. Complete overhaul is what I say, but what do I know? Michael Parsons goes off on C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and Gardner-Johnson replies. We're going to dive into that. UNLV starting quarterback Matt Sluka announces he will redshirt and won't play the rest of the season after a dispute about an NIL deal. Oh, my goodness. Reggie Bush is suing the USC and the NCAA. Good for him because he's been screwed and blackballed for quite a while. But damn, I want to get in on this. In the Pac-12, to seek compensation for past use of his name, image, and likeness. Jack Jones appears to be who Antonio Pierce was talking about when he said players were making business decisions. But what does JB know? I believe I'm probably the first person to say that, ain't I? But before we begin, you know what it is. My lovely co-host, Naptown legend, Far East Sider 317. Our main man, Caitlin Clark jocking, LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, Fox Sports' very own, Big Smitty.
What's going on, JB? I love the energy so far to the show.
I don't like yours, though.
Hell of an intro. We got Eric in the chat. We got Standing on Business in the chat. We got David Robinson, the Admiral, in the chat. My favorite guy, my favorite fan, Gene, in the chat. And Bradley in the chat as well, man. What's going on? We got to load the show. I'm a player. You a coach. We got coaches joining the show. Probably my favorite day of the week. What's this right here, JB?
Ooh, a little ticker up top.
Oh, my God. Are we like official now, JB?
Kind of. Not quite.
Not all the way.
A few things
Okay.
I'm working on. You know what I mean? Got to get a
Got
couple
the
deals.
ticker, the desk, the mics, the
I
cameras.
fixed your chair.
Fixed
Again,
my
it was
chair.
broken this morning when I got here. The bottom piece was. That's why you must be something.
You got to erase this chair. Like,
I don't know.
me and you, we weigh the exact same.
Yeah, but I'm longer and I'm more athletic.
But my muscle, I'm more dense because I'm actually muscle. You're more just loose and just lay there and just flabby and flabby. So it's a little different. Yeah.
We got to figure those chairs out. I'm going to take them back and shove it up Otani's ass. I'll tell you that.
Why'd you trust him in the first place?
It was the Asian lady.
Mm-hmm.
It's Otani.
Makes sense. Speaking of Asians, real quick, what happened to like the Jet Lees and the Jackie Chans and the Bruce Lee? Like, I grew up with those legends in action movies. Did he? Damn.
In the Diddy shit, homie.
I had a feeling he had something to do with it.
All the Hollywood weirdos.
All the legends.
Will
man.
Ferrell.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You didn't see him with the made up human?
He be at USC. His son with the USC. He be in there DJing at the frat parties, JB.
Kamala shit. He with her.
I heard it was Trump had something to do with it too. I heard they all working together. And no, it's kind of like, you know how sometimes restaurant owners will own multiple restaurants and they'll give them different names and they'll make them compete against each other. But in reality, behind the scenes, they're together. I think Trump and Kamala together, homie.
Maybe. Never know. I don't trust anyone. Short, fat, skinny, tall.
I don't trust you.
I mean, there's only one person I trust. Me, and the other one ain't you. Smitty, we got a lot going on today.
Gene, shut up.
It's Chalk Talk Wednesday.
Yeah.
We're on the board. Hopefully, we got some DV Sport. I'm getting messages from DV Sport right now because we're trying to get this new film updated.
Let me talk to him because I want to see if we can start getting a new film like the head guy.
You can't.
I'm good at negotiating. I want to see if we can get the film on Mondays, like off the bat.
You're not.
There's a way to do it for sure. There's a way to do it. I guarantee it. We'll figure it out. Everything's negotiable.
Or not. Nobody even knows who you are. Let's dive into this, man. We're getting this party started. It is a Work Boot Wednesday.
Chalk Talk Wednesday.
Real Talk Wednesday.
Keep going.
Slap Dick Nation Wednesday.
Give me two more.
Coach JB Store Wednesday.
Last one for the hood.
Bumpton Wednesday. Let's get into the quote of the day, Smitty. Brought to you by Prize Picks and Bet Online and Winnable and Tickers, Skybox and
First Performance.
First Round.
Yeah, First Round
Performance. Let's dive into a quote of the day. Brought to you by betonline.ag. Use the promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV. Get you 50% off plus welcome bonus. I should be a motherfucking auctioneer.
You're getting better at that shit.
I can talk fast if I want and sound like.
Do it right now real quick.
I already just did it. Quote of the day. Stupidity lies in wanting to make assumptions. to draw your conclusions.
Assumptions make an ass out of you and me, JB.
Stupidity lies in wanting to make assumptions only to draw your conclusions. That shit right there. I don't think you know how deep it really is. You're not deep enough. You're not ready. You're not even woke up.
One more time, say it.
Stupidity lies in wanting to make assumptions only to draw your conclusions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now you get it.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
That third one, it did something. That third one.
They assume shit about me.
Yeah.
Make conclusions to make them feel better that their assumptions are correct about me when they're really assumptions at the end of the day, but they think their conclusions are fact. When they're not, they're fiction.
Their whole foundation is fucked, basically, what you're saying.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And they're basing their truth on a false reality.
Their Twitter guru.
That's their assumption.
Yeah. And then they bag our groceries later that day. Contrary to belief, brought to you by Prize Picks. I don't care that they stole my ideas. I care that they don't have any ideas of their own.
Ooh!
Contrary to belief.
That's a different one right there. Oh, man.
That's different.
That just the way you said it.
You didn't even shut the door. God
damn.
Fucking white people, Mexicans.
I mean, ain't nobody here but us in the security guard.
Though, we smoke.
8 o'clock.
Haitians, everybody right here.
I've been waiting for a moment for somebody to come in and try me.
But if they heated and they just come in door open, what are you gonna do?
But like I kind of
want dick in your hand, homie.
I ain't played football in years, JB, and football was my outlet to like physically harm somebody legally. So now I kind of want to see what I'm capable of, JB. I'm kind of curious. Like somebody try me. Will I get my ass beat? Will I make it? Will I survive? Will I kill them? I'm kind of curious to know what I got inside of me. You don't know until you know. So I kind of.
But if they come in with a heat, just dump it.
Nah, but motherfuckers come in with a heat, but they're not accurate. I throw the mug, distract them, get them, tackle them. Like we can do some different things. So
yeah. Let's get into the poll question, Smitty. Let's dive into this poll question.
Oh shit.
Chat, chime in, get us cracking, get the beat up. We need some music or something.
Yeah, we do. I wish we could have some music underneath.
You're dead. Yeah. I gotta carry everything. I came out, hung this, got DV Sport, did all this shit. You
hey, homie,
you get here right at 6.
Don't use the word hung, homie. Like use another word.
Hung's not even
nah,
a word.
Exactly.
Hung's not a real
Why'd
word.
you say that,
so then don't worry about it.
You have no reason to even say that then in the first place.
It's actually I hanged.
Nah, I don't like that either. Okay, just say you placed this shit on the wall, homie. Some other word.
It's not placed.
You positioned it on the wall. You put it on the wall. You nailed it. I don't like nailed either. Fuck. You just a racist motherfucker.
I mean, Jesus Christ was nailed.
Oh, don't play with that though.
But he wasn't racist.
Don't play with that. Do not play with that. Lord God, thank you for allowing us to come here safely, Lord God. Allowing us, JB, to make this long drive here to the studio safely, Lord God. I had to stop in the hood to grab these water bottles to just make it here, just for a request that JB wanted, Lord God. And I appreciate you for keeping me safe, allowing my car to be here safe. And thank you for the opportunity just to be elite, to be great, to give entertainment and knowledge to these fans and these haters of ours, Lord God. And I just pray that the rest of our day is filled with positivity, it's filled with blessings, it's filled with love. And we just appreciate you for another day. In Jesus' name, pray, amen.
Basic vocabulary is just racist now. God, that's crazy how you guys.
AC, shut up or you're blocked. Say one more thing, you're blocked.
Who's you guys?
Say one more thing, AC, you're blocked. Anything. A letter, anything, you're blocked.
Who's AC?
I don't know.
Who's you guys?
He has no picture.
I said you guys, I'm saying.
You tell me.
Who's y'all?
It's not y'all, it's y'all.
Who's y'all?
I mean, you said hung.
Hung's not a word, by the way. I don't know if you realize grammatically. Hung.
I know, but you said it, homie. Like I'm
but
not.
It's crazy. Have you ever thought about that? Like hanged is both past and present term, verbal. Like you know that? I never knew that. I knew it, but it's weird, huh?
Hold on,
hung is not a word.
So hanged.
It's always hanged.
It's hanged.
Hanged
with ed.
Yeah, always.
Say it real quick, like in a sentence.
Jesus Christ was hanged on the cross.
Really?
Crazy, huh?
That don't even sound right though.
I know, but it's right.
The English language is all fucked up. Other languages are real.
Because it was made by Hamas and Haitians.
Well, bro, we got there, and there. What are you looking at? Coach JB. What it say? What it say though? I don't know. It's going too fast. Coach JB. Coach JB is too real. Kelly Whitehair, long black hair, pale face. She a demon. I can tell she a Kelly Whitehair. I can she get crazy. Got Kelly
Kelly Waddingham. Why did you say Gaga?
I didn't say. Whoa! I didn't say that.
You said Kelly.
No, I'm trying to think. K Dub. Her name is K Dub.
K Dub.
Yeah, she's Shout out to Kelly, man, joining the show.
Shout out to Kelly Waddingham. Hopefully, you're a real human. We get a lot of fake people in here, so shout out to you. We love the females in the chat. So
Capitalize the W in your last name, though, please.
yes,
Big
please.
pet
We
peeve
got to
of
be
mine.
grammatically correct on this
Yes.
show. We are a grammatically correct show. We never misspell, mispronunciate, misenunciate any words, terms, or anything like that. So shout out to everybody out there. We got a lot going on, though. But let's dive into this poll question. You guys chime in. Chime in and dive in to this poll question. And I'm going to ask it, and I'm going to be serious. This is crazy.
Right.
You gotta listen to what it is, Smitty.
Get serious.
Josh Allen will win the MVP unless woo! And don't say some dumb shit in the chat either. Understand? Unless. So you can say, I'll give you guys a little example.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
Unless Patrick Mahomes throws for 50 touchdowns in the next 13 weeks. Unless Lamar Jackson actually learns how to throw the football. Unless Dak Prescott earns his keep. Unless Joe Burrow changes his attire as he walks into the arena. Unless Josh Allen actually does what Patrick Mahomes has done in the past without any receivers. Unless Aaron Rodgers just goes on a roll and looks like he did last Thursday. Unless the Red Rifle just goes undefeated in Carolina. Unless. You get what I'm saying? All right, go ahead.
Unless Lamar Jackson throws for over 3,500 yards and rushes for
Lamar's
over
not the MVP.
1,000.
He has no shot. Just take him out.
Unless Lamar Jackson throws for over 3,500 yards and runs for over 1,000. That's what I'm saying. Mahomes not winning MVP. Scratch that. You're seeing
So then Lamar ain't either.
Burrow's out of it.
Doug,
That's a wrap.
Mahomes is undefeated.
Dak's out of
God.
it. Homie, he's not going to stay undefeated the whole entire season.
It don't matter.
We're
He's undefeated right
We're
now.
projecting, homie.
And you got Lamar
We're
in the mix?
projecting. Yeah, because
God.
Lamar does more, homie, for his
Racist.
team.
Racist.
He does more for his team.
God, he's
He
racist.
runs, he throws, he's everything for
No,
that
he
team.
doesn't.
Lamar goes down to rep. We've seen Mahomes go down, and what happened? Motherfucker backup drove down the field and scored a touchdown. You talk about it all the time.
Kamala wins the president. Unless Trump wins. Like, that's what I'm trying to get to. So you guys got to make sure you understand the unless. Lamar should have won it last year. Josh Allen clearly has
No,
the
he
best
didn't, but he
year.
barely made the fucking playoffs,
Don't matter.
homie.
There's
They were
no
in a
barely.
hole.
No,
No,
barely.
but hold on. You can't put your back against the wall and then complain at your
Don't
back
look at me
against
this
the
way.
wall,
Don't
homie.
look at me this way. Look at
I want to look at you sometimes.
You can't. I can't see you because I'm looking.
I don't want you to see
I'm
me.
actually being professional, as Bailey has stated.
I don't like being professional. From the hood. So my
Look at
thing is
Fox.
this.
Homie, you got to go see Joy in a minute.
Shout out to Joy, it's the homegirl. And I'm professional while I'm at Fox. This ain't Fox. This is Coach JB Show with Big Smitty. We can do what we want.
So it could be bigger than Fox if you do it right.
Okay, but regardless, they don't need to be that.
You know we got a
Don't copy somebody else.
We got nominated for a sports show. The best sports.
You sent
show?
me an email. I ain't even read it yet. Break it down real quick. No, it ain't, bro, homie. I got
This guy don't
1,000
care.
things
This
going
guy
on,
don't,
homie.
I don't want to hear it. This guy's priority.
I'm about to watch it right now.
Put a solo
Right
on me,
now.
Bailey.
No,
Put a
no,
solo
keep
on
it
me.
wide. He can't change the camera.
I think the camera's messed up. Oh no, there we go. You make time for what's important, people. Please understand, you make time for what's important. I had to tell AE the other day. If you want to be my AE, you need to make time because it's important. I don't want to hear all these fucking excuses that you got this, and this. If you make time, that means it's important. If you don't make time, it ain't important. Let's keep it real. I don't want to hear Smitty got 1,000 things, Fox, blah, blah, blah.
I do,
don't
though.
care.
Like,
Don't
two
matter.
things can be true.
Don't matter.
You got one thing you do every single day. You take care of your fucking puppies and you come do this show. Everything else for the rest of your day is up to you, which is great. Shout out to you. I'm hating on you. That's the dream. Your life is the dream. Your life is my goal.
But
until I get there, homie, I gotta do this. I gotta do social media for the 25 Tier show. I gotta go to Fox from 12 to 5. I got an hour commute that way, hour commute back. I gotta go do social media for Godfrey. I gotta do a lot. I have 4 fucking jobs, homie. Legit shit. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's what it is.
Cry me a river. Cry me a river.
That's not how the song goes, homie.
Dear baby Jesus, help Smitty understand that he's a pimple on the ass of the world. And everything doesn't revolve around Big Smitty and Fox, homie. So please understand, Lord, that I didn't call you homie out of disrespect, Lord. I called you homie because that's how I sound when I get a little bit of aggressiveness in me. And Smitty's in person now, and he knows I'll choke him out if he were to get crazy.
I don't know.
And I gotta get you to understand, Lord, that homie over here needs to understand that he needs to make this show priority for this show to blow up because it's important to him. Because we make what's important, we make time for it. And Lord, Smitty hasn't figured that out yet. But I'm gonna try to. I'm working on this young man, Lord. I'm working on him. In your name, Jesus' name, help Will Ferrell vote for Trump. Amen. Listen,
He play around too much with the Lord. I'm gonna stay away. God,
I'm not playing.
God, whatever you do,
I didn't say nothing.
we work together, but we separate. So I'll make sure I just want to be clear.
That's
Like
oxymoron.
whatever you do to
That's oxymoron.
him, ain't got nothing to do with me, Lord. I
That's
just want to make sure we separate. If some stuff go down, earthquake, ain't got nothing. That's his earthquake. That side. Keep my side stable.
That's oxymoron. Me and AE last night, dog. We went to fucking Walmart. No baby oil available.
You lying, homie.
I'm not bullshitting you.
Hold on, time out. Why were you even looking for baby oil?
I'm not gonna dive in all that. All I'm telling you is there was no baby oil available. Now, is that weird?
It's weird, but what's weirder is why were you going to Walmart late at night? There's a fucking 2 Walmarts in LA, number one. Number two, why were you looking for baby oil though at night? I'm just curious. At night.
Because I didn't have the lavender one at home. I was
What type of freaky shit you on, JB?
I was out of the lavender one.
Freaky ass. You a fan?
She likes lavender.
What you mean she like it? Like in terms of what? Like on her, like are you rubbing her feet or something for her? Or what you doing for her?
She won lavender.
Why you playing with your fingers like you nervous a little bit?
Look how dirty my fingers are. And I had to work yesterday.
Either women like that or they don't like it. It's
Right,
two women.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Either some women.
I haven't shaved either. I gotta go to the boat again right after this because I got a bunch of shit going on.
Yeah.
So Saturday, you're not ready. Saturday's a yacht party, but Weddle's coming. Smitty, I already thinking right now how much shit he's supposed to do, and now he's like, "Fuck, I forgot about it." Importance again, priority. It's not
JB,
important to him.
Make this the priority, homie. This shit is on you, homie.
Damn.
This shit is on. It's the Coach JB show.
You don't get it
with Big Smitty, so it's on you. Make this the main priority. It'll be the main priority. Imagine Big Smitty.
What do you mean?
I was saying, imagine Big Smitty just full go on this.
I'm trying.
Like maybe one other thing on the side, but like just full blown on this.
I'm trying.
Oh my God, y'all ain't even seeing y'all seeing
Cornhole. Mike is not low.
47% of me.
Shut the fuck up, Cornhole. God, you're a bitch. Let's dive into so Josh Allen will win the MVP. He's already the favorite anyway. I think is on this trajectory, he stays. He's the MVP.
So there's no others. There's no other.
CMC's in Germany with Kobe. There's too many other things going on. He should have probably been in the conversation last year. The 49ers and the Rams are so injury prone. Stafford can't win it because he got no wideouts. Purdy can't win it because they've lost 2 in a row, and I can see them being a team that, whoo, shit, we're going to talk about that later. But there's a lot going on. Sam Darnold, he'll comeback player of the year. He's not popular enough, and he's white.
Man, he number 2, I think, in the race right now.
It is, he's white.
Josh Allen's white, homie.
I know, but you know you treat Josh Allen as a brother. He got swag. Yeah, you know it's true. That's why he's smiling. He know that I'm one of the only white people on earth that he gets that I'm right. He knows what I'm saying too. Only Smitty will get what I'm saying. All you guys in the chat probably won't get it, but he treats him and Burrow like they're brothers. Sam Darnold, white dude, redneck, wears cowboy boots. He'll never get a shot at it. Let's keep it real. It's the realest show on planet Earth. Let's dive into this thing, Bailey. Bailey's creative on the ones and twos. Bailey's going to jump out here early and go prioritize his show with Matt and shit on mine. So he'll jump over there and prioritize. I'm just fucking with Bailey.
I can't see Bailey right now, but I guarantee he did one of these.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Bailey, shout out to Matt and Bailey because listen, I told Bailey, I told Bailey, hey Bailey, you got a big guest on that show? Bounce early.
Yeah.
Smitty can handle this. Smitty and I, grammatically
there
correct.
You go.
Smitty and I can handle this. I think they got Philip Lindsay on, former running back. Yeah, they got them on.
Broncos, right?
Yeah, Philip Lindsay, a former Colorado Buff. He'll be on at Earthquake.
Yeah.
Dog, I'm from here, homie. I know when there's earthquake.
No, it ain't. That was a real small one. If it was.
Yeah, it was. But I feel any earthquake. But you don't know that's when it starts. You don't know if it's gonna go still right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you. We'll guarantee you pull it up. Anyway, it won't pop up yet.
Nah, it will. Twitter, man. Hey, it's a crazy place.
Twitter is not the fucking
I find it right now.
answer.
Twitter tell you everything, homie. That's you get all your information from.
Philip Lindsay will be on with Big Matt and Bailey later on, so go check it out right after this show. They're going to go right on to their show, 12 Eastern. All right, so pop that over there. I just shout out to Bailey and Matt on that. Let's dive into the show, though, Smitty. And I need you to pick up your energy, or Bailey will be the new co-host, and he won't even be able to go to do Matt's show.
All right, and I'll just join Matt. We'll just flop.
Let's dive this. You and Matt will never work. Micah Parsons goes off on C.J. Gardner-Johnson for his comments on Derek Carr. Ask me what did it say?
I'll do a video first.
No, ask me
what
did it say though.
Coach JB, what are your thoughts on Micah's comments?
Let me hear it.
Are a very good team. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson said they're pretenders. They're not. There ain't no contenders. They're pretenders. And they have Derek Carr. Remember that. I don't know who C.J. Gardner think he is, bro. I mean, we've been dealing with this cat for a while. I mean, we just got to be a little bit real right here. Like, I think Derek Carr has validated himself way before C.J. has ever done. I'm not taking away anything, but Derek Carr has been a Pro Bowl quarterback, before, highest paid quarterback before. The Saints are a real contender. I mean, they still got a lot of weapons. They're just pretty banged up like a lot of other organizations. I mean, look at their defense. They held that team to 15 points, produced 3 turnovers. So any defense that's holding a team like the Eagles offense to under 17 points and producing those type of turnovers, that looks like a pretty good damn defense to me. If you're barely beating a team and the final score is 15-12, I mean, that's kind of mind-boggling statement to me.
So what are your thoughts?
CJ fired back, if I'm not mistaken.
He said something back. Yeah, we got to find that tweet.
Yeah,
if you get a chance, Bailey. No, not crazy rush, but just give me your initial thoughts on just Micah. I know how you feel about him having his own podcast and players in general having their podcasts while they're playing in season, and it's kind of weird to you to comment on the players, this, that, and the third. One thing I will say is, like, he didn't have to comment on this one. This was a comment about the Saints, had nothing to do with the Cowboys and Micah specifically. So he could have avoided it. But what are your thoughts? I don't want to lean you.
I want to hear C.J. Gardner. I saw it, but I didn't listen to it all the way. Bottom line is, why are you talking, Micah? I don't understand. First of all, you get dominated in the game that you just lost. You just lost 2 games in a row. You got blown out in one of them by the team that C.J. Gardner's talking about. And then the second one, you get beat.
It was a blowout, too. Really.
It was. It was a blowout, too. You come back. By the way, you're on the side of the football that is worse than most teams in the NFL. You get fucking manhandled. You're all selfishness. All I see is selfish point of attack. I see you lose gap integrity. I see you go inside when I know damn well the defense doesn't allow you to go inside. You get beat on the edge. And then you come out and do a podcast. Shut the fuck up. I don't understand why these dudes don't have no fucking humility. It's all bark, no bite from these motherfuckers. And they're not fighting, homie. And when they play each other in a couple weeks, they'll fucking exchange jerseys. Because they'll make it up and they'll be fucking happy. But I saw CJ went on a live, I think is what he did. Instagram live or something. He did a video and he responded. And I'm like, I think there's a tweet too or something.
Yeah, he says, fam, the league knows who I am. Forget the narrative. Micah, you can check my track record and how I overcame a lot. Won a lot more playoff games than you too, my guy. We can watch film on your podcast from rookie year to now. People don't know who I am. Or if people don't know who I am. He said we can watch film on your podcast from rookie year to now if people don't know who I am. Sorry, the text is small on the screen.
Like, man, I don't get it, Smitty. Listen, this is what I've been telling you guys, man. Y'all. Been telling y'all. Who's y'all? You guys got to read through the lines, figure that out. But all I know is y'all, I've been telling y'all. This is what ends up happening. When you start this, allow it and not coach it, it gets out of control. It spirals out of control. We got a guy leaving fucking college football right now. This is the reason. We're going to dive into that, but this is why. This spiral of guys. Younger kids look up to you guys, regardless. And this is what we have. Motherfuckers think that you guys are gods, regardless if you think so or not. If you're a mentor or not, you are. You are a role model. I don't give a fuck if you don't believe you are. What you're due, people see and do. Parsons is not that good, homie. I'm telling you right now. All y'all talk about, y'all, All y'all talk about is how athletic he is and how fast he is and blah, blah, blah. If he was actually legitimate and if he was quick and not hurried, he would have sacked Lamar Jackson 3 times the other day. But guess what? If you look at him, he's chasing Lamar Jackson from the back when he could have been up the field, pulled him up, and actually sacked him 2 different occasions. Instead, he's spinning out and retracing and running out and chasing his back. And he doesn't catch Lamar, by the way, if you noticed, if you saw.
Lamar fast as hell.
And
lost that weight.
But Micah's just so unsound, homie. He does his own fucking thing. He goes inside when he has no scraper. Like, he goes inside and he has no backer scrape. The backer goes in the same gap. That's telling me it's a Micah Parsons problem because he's just doing his own shit. I told y'all 2 years ago when they moved him to straight DN, he's going to be a non-factor. I'm telling you. He makes plays on occasion. Sure, he's a freak athletic. We already said he's a freak athlete. He's not a good football player. I'm just telling you.
I wouldn't go as strong as that, but I do agree with JB that he is unsound. Just the film that I watched, me playing the position, he's a great athlete who happens to play defensive end. He's not a defensive end who's a great athlete. If that makes sense. You can watch the TJ Watt,
like quarterback.
You can watch a Myles Garrett when healthy. Like these guys have technique. There's footwork. There's timing. There's and there's steps. There's have multiple moves. They're setting you up. Where Micah to me is just trying to just speed rush, or he has like one speed to power he'll do, but it's kind of like the same things over and over again. And to his credit, because he's such a great athlete, a lot of times it works. I mean, he's getting double-digit sacks year in and year out. But imagine if he could actually like honed in on his craft and worked on moves and understood the footwork. And again, I'm not saying he's not working on that. I'm not there with him in the offseason. But what happened? What happened, homie?
The people, dog.
Homie, what happened? G Wizzy, they're telling him to go inside. That's why Dallas linebackers don't scrape as much. Just educate him, JB. You ain't got to attack him. You ain't got to attack him.
I don't want to. You do it.
Listen, when you're the defensive end, especially in a base defense, he's a C-gap player. He's a contained player, especially when you're playing against a mobile quarterback like a Lamar Jackson. Your job is to not let anything come out outside of you, and in a pass rush situation, stay in your rushing lanes. When you don't stay in your rushing lanes, you allow for the quarterback to scramble out. And now you're going to Lamar Jackson. You're going from a possible incomplete pass or a sack to a 20-yard gain because he's scrambled right past you. So they are not telling him to go inside. Only time he's supposed to go inside is if there's like an actual stunt, a blitz coming from the outside, some sort of like sound blitz or whatever the case may be, where he's stunning inside. In a base formation, he's supposed to stay outside. Fuck! But because he's such a great athlete, I'm assuming the coach is giving him some freedom to just do what you do, and the linebacker is supposed to make you right. But it's real dangerous, though, because when you're a DN and you go in the wrong gap, if you don't make the play, now the defense is fucked. If you don't make the play, you're fucked. So it's like one of those things where, like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But he's not sound. He's not consistently sound player. He's out there trying to just make plays for himself, and it's actually harming the defense at certain times. You watch the tape. Was that cool, JB? Was a decent explanation? Or did I?
Better than me.
All right. You all right? Hang in there, homie.
G Wizzy, say another thing. I'm blocking you.
Not G Wizzy.
Now listen, Chris Four. Fuck. Just reminded me the fucking Padres beat the Dodgers last night. Pulled within 2 games. They made the playoffs. Dodgers already clinched, but the Padres got in last night.
We hate the Padres too.
And in dramatic fashion, once again, Dodgers had the game won. Fuck.
Why do they get us, man? Something about Fernando Tatis and Manny Machado.
Who's y'all and who's us?
Doyers is us. Y'all in this situation, it says the Padres. Padres got us last year too, homie. I just don't get it, man. You Darvish, man, that picture he just has our number, man. And Xander Bogart, I don't understand, man, what it is. But
G Wizzle, shut the fuck up once again. And listen, I don't want to talk to you about football. You know nothing. You're a fucking idiot. And I just want to be clear. I love how you guys always defend the player. This motherfucker said straight up, it's Zimmer's problem. He runs a 4-3.
They just like naming shit.
Damn.
They're like sound smart.
Did Lawrence Phillips? I'm Lawrence Phillips. Did Lawrence Taylor run a 4-3? Oh, sorry.
How about that?
How about Derek Thomas? Yeah. about Reggie White? 4-3. Crazy.
Dwight Friend.
Michael Parsons runs a 4-3, and it's coach's fault. But crazy. It's coach's fault.
Stay in your gap, homie.
He's supposed to do
it's
whatever
real
he
simple.
wants. He's supposed to do whatever he wants.
A gap, B gap, C gap. Simple and plain.
God bless America. Player empowerment is at all-time high. It's literally cancered up G-Wizzle and the average fan base. Oh, there was an earthquake. Boom. But what do I know? I'm trying to tell you, dog. I know anytime.
I don't believe Henry Bowman.
I know exactly.
I don't believe Henry Bowman. Let me check Twitter. More frequent earthquakes, but we're in a seismic drought.
Anyway, Mike Parsons, shut the fuck up. Play football. Be humble. Yeah, Bunny, you got paid. Shut the fuck up now. Why are you worried about another man, though? Why are you worried about another man's team is my biggest fucking problem. Worry about your team that's lost 2 weeks in a row by blowout. You've been dominated on defense, motherfucker. Have you not seen yourself on film? Or do you go straight to a podcast? How about you go watch some goddamn film on why you're getting reached as a fucking 9 technique, motherfucker, with no tight end? How about you go watch that shit? Fuck.
My only comment to that is...
See that Diddy party?
We understand that you don't agree with players having podcasts during the season. But if you're going to do it, then you have to talk about what's going on.
Yeah, man.
So I'm saying...
How about you? He should literally... He probably have a huge fight if he... Man, I got reach right here. Show his own film.
But
I got reach right here. I should have did this. I was in the wrong gap. That's on me. I bet you his show would blow up. And I bet you people.
It's already blowing up though.
I bet you people because he's my partner and he's on the Cowboys. I bet you would be like, damn, this blowing up, Smitty, and then there's like respectfully having integrity while you blow up. This motherfucker's looked at blowing. He's blowing up because he's like what is it? Like a bar, like a niche. He's like got that like. Get that fucking weirdo fan that just loves the Cowboys and Michael Parsons to follow him, and then he gets the other half like me that hate him. He don't.
I hear you.
He broke down like, oh, I got handled by Trent Williams. Handled me.
Got me.
Like fuck. That would be real.
Let me ask you this though, and be honest, we the realest show on planet Earth. Have you or I sat down and watched a full Michael Parsons episode?
I watched 2 games in total.
No. Have we sat down and watched a Michael Parsons podcast episode? Podcast, not film.
Nah, I can't.
All we see is clips. Yep. So I don't know what he's doing the rest of the show. Only thing that Twitter does is find the most clickable moment. They're gonna pull from it.
No, what
we're gonna judge them.
What we see though, if it was that, I'd be having a whole other conversation.
But I'm saying maybe he does that.
Maybe he goes in. It's like Colorado, dog. We only see that.
But again, he can't control what
things aren't true.
People for our show, people pull certain moments. They pull when you yell and when you spaz out, when you and Matt cut each other out, when me and Matt argue. They pull out the moments that's gonna. Twitter is a negative place, homie.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? They're only gonna pull that. So I'm saying to his credit.
Let me ask you
I don't know. Maybe he does break down film. I don't know what he does.
When has Micah Parsons shown up big in a big game? I just want to ask that question real quick.
You gotta ask a Dallas Cowboys fan. Don't give him walk away. I mean, he's made big plays in big regular season games. In the regular season, I'll see him show up.
Break told me and falls right during the show.
Why would you wish that?
Yeah, I wish hateful things sometimes. Listen, this is the thing. This motherfucker's never made a play when it matters. 49er playoff game. Had a chance to sack Purdy. Doesn't get it done. Gets washed. Gets double teamed. Floater comes across. Hits him. I remember specifically. I have a fucking photographic memory.
Right, you might make that up.
Doesn't make the play. In the run game, gets gashed. Why do you think they run to him and not away? Can I ask anyone that's out there that's a coach? Why do you run to the best athletic player on the field? Not the best player. Why do you run to the most athletic player? Can anyone answer that question?
Well, he's not a run stopper.
It don't matter. Can anyone ask that question?
That's a weaker point.
Why do we run at the most athletic? Why do we at D lineman? Why do we run at the most athletic?
You want to tire
Why
him
do
out.
I run
you
at the most athletic?
You want to lean on him. So now in passing situations, he's
if
not
I
gonna
run
be
away, Smitty, you should know
you down as an athlete. I get you.
Chase
so you want to be physical with him. I get it. It's common sense.
We're gonna run at the best player, and he gets reached easy. He don't fight doubles because he's not heavy enough. He can't. He's not a physical guy. If I'm game planning him, I'm running straight at his ass or I'm reading his ass. That's the only 2 things I do. I'm running at him and I'm reading him. Straight up. He does nothing. I'm done. Micah, boop. Check. Next.
Next is one of your guys. Might be a tough topic for you to discuss. You actually kind of halfway joke.
What do you mean halfway? I'm the fucking one that broke it.
I know, but I'm saying at the time we didn't know.
Credit.
Well, at the time it was just a guess, though. Like you hadn't watched the tape at that moment.
When the guess, though, when I said though,
I know you broke it down. You shared the journey and the story and of how he got there. But social media is a crazy place. They will dig, dive, and find information as much as they can. It looks like Jack Jones was maybe the culprit. I don't want to, talk about assumptions earlier. Maybe the culprit of who Antonio Pierce, Raiders head coach, was referring to as a guy who's making business decisions. There were some clips and film from the game that guys have kind of found and dug up of what appears to look like Jack Jones not kind of giving his all, avoiding contact on a couple plays. JB, this is your guy, so I got to go to you. What's your reaction? Do you are we overblowing this? I saw 3 plays, right? And being real, we super nitpicky.
It's not just about
I can go find 3-4 plays of a D lineman, with loafs and not giving full effort. I can find a play from everybody, I'm sure.
Let's show a video.
Let's see
it's not just one year or one game either. Just when we're going to be clear, okay?
Let's check it out.
Quarter with Jack Jones. And I believe the tweet that I saw that had a lot of people saw this particular clip. When it said something about why would Bill Belichick cut this guy or whatever? And then here it is, fourth quarter, 33-15. Obviously, you're down 7-08, and that's what a business decision looks like. Okay, that's what a business decision looks like. Now, did he think that tackle was being made and he didn't have to help and he saves himself from a potential injury? Certainly. But what he's doing there is making a decision that is good for his business as opposed to the team's business in shooting his hip in there. Are we worried about the Raiders? Because we know Max.
Well, listen, this is just because of that play. There's tons of plays. Remember, this man coached Jack at Long Beach Poly. He coached him at Arizona State. They obviously have a long relationship. He's done this for many times. And I'm going to text Jack right now and text him. I'll text him right now and say, Jack, boy, you better stop that shit because you may get cut. He may be cut already. It's Tuesday. Tuesday was yesterday. Tuesday's cut date. Tuesday's no practice. Tuesday's a lot of in-house operational stuff. He may be cut already. We don't know. AP loves him to death. He's like a father figure to him. But listen, you can't make my head coach look bad. This is the reason why I say don't ever trust these kids. It doesn't matter if you're the father figure to them or not. They will fuck you. You cannot trust them. He stuck his neck out for this kid to leave New England, make a trade, told the owner that I'm going to put my neck on the line for the kid. The owner didn't want him. Go look it up. AP said, listen, this is how I know if it's my team or if I'm the interim. He said, all right, it's on you. He let him bring Jack. Then Jack wasn't going to be re-signed this year. The owner didn't want him again. Stuck his neck out. He's on the team. He makes plays, no doubt, but you cannot be the inconsistent guy that shows up to make a big play on Patrick Mahomes and then don't show up because of so-called business decision on the other end. Be the consistent, all-around, well-rounded player. Because when you do those plays and you're losing, it goes straight to Coach AP. Eyes, camera, action, all on Coach AP. Why are you letting this guy do this? Why is he a shitbird? Why is he a cancer? Why is he not making that play? Why is he not sticking his nose in there? Why is he not fucking giving effort? Why is he not tracking the ball? Why is he not seeing ball hitting ball? Why is he not chasing and running after and pursuing the football, which we practice every single day? Why is he not doing? That's all asked to AP. AP gets asked that at the podium now. He gets asked that in the owner meeting by the owner of the fucking franchise. AAP, that's probably why you won't make it very long. That's probably why you won't be a head coach very long. That's probably what Davis is telling him, which is crazy. That's the business. So guess what? AP came out and called it what it was. Hey, I might have to stand on business too. We'll see.
Do you think Jack Jones was the only player he was talking about when he said players? You think it was one player?
No, I think it's more.
Right. So why are we pinpointing just Jack Jones?
Oh, this is just because Maxie brought it up, but I said it first. But yeah.
No, when I say we, I'm not saying you.
Yeah,
I'm talking just media in general. It's like we, whoever we is, found one player that seems to be slacking on some handful of plays.
Yeah.
And now we're blaming the game on him. It's like we're blaming him as the guy who's making business decisions. I would challenge people to dive into the film and look across the board, Because at first I was hearing rumors about Devontae Adams, and then that kind of went away, and now all I'm hearing is Jack Jones. So I'm just curious. Just dive into the film.
I said Devontae too.
Look across everything.
Remember, I gave you two names. I gave you two names possible. Remember?
You did, yeah.
I said like one in a possible, like spades around this motherfucker.
You haven't played spades. You white.
I'm the best spades player, you know. But I'm just saying.
Play poker all the time.
One in a possible, dog. I told you. That means this could be both. It could be none.
Both or both.
BOF. It could be one. It could be both. It could be none. It could be two other cats. I mean, who knows?
You should never know, homie. You should never know.
We didn't update the sticker. They're texting me. It's not updated. Blah, blah. We probably put the wrong password in because you didn't give me the right password.
I did the right password, homie. That's why I connected. It wouldn't even connected if I gave you the wrong password.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That would make sense, homie. So something they're doing on their end. But while you're texting and handling that, we're going to transition to one more topic before we go into our first white people shit, black people shit. Utah State agrees to become the 7th member of the new Pac-12. Are you excited about this? Listen, you care about the Pac-12. I don't.
I don't care about the Pac-12.
I'm a MAC guy. I'm a Big Ten guy. I'm a Midwest guy.
About Pac-12. Who's the fuck? Why would I care about Utah State coming to the Pac-12?
Who's the other team? Was it Boise State, Colorado State, Fresno State, San Diego State, Oregon State, Washington State, and now Utah State?
Who cares?
Aren't you glad at least they're trying to keep the Pac-12 alive?
No. You don't.
Instead of scratching it?
No. If I got to die and I know I have no shot at this life, please put me down.
So you don't want them to like give you a brain transplant or a heart transplant or do all that? Like just pull the plug.
Like I'm saying, pull the plug on me if you know I got no shot. The Pac-12 has no shot. I gotta now take Utah State. Let's replace USC with Utah State.
I mean, USC
it's a joke.
Good lately.
It's a joke, homie. It's a fucking joke. This is a mockery. Get rid of it. Just get rid of these fucking shitty teams. God, football's bad, homie. I really can't take too much of it.
Are you gonna watch football this weekend, or are you gonna just
go
on your boat?
Go on the boat.
The whole weekend?
Yeah.
No college NFL?
I got a TV though. I'm getting a TV hooked up tomorrow. I'm putting the TV out there, a little power inverter, so I got the TV running. I can go out on the water.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I got Starlink.
So if you're in the middle of the ocean,
Starlink, yep, all the way to Catalina is clear.
Really?
Yeah, Starlink, dog. And I got YouTube TV. I got a smart TV, a marine boat TV, 12 volt.
Yeah.
But it's also a smart TV, so I can pull up the 4 box. I get 4 games on.
So you said Saturday you got a yacht party?
So let's dive into
who all gonna be there? Because you only fit 8 people, and that depends on their weight. So I'm trying to think.
I fit 12. Depends on
the weight. Because I got a few friends I could bring.
I already got that covered.
Nah, but you old, so I'm trying to just like mix it up a little bit. You know, there's some youth on that boat. We don't need all 50-year-olds on the boat.
Well, you never were invited. You're now invited.
I know where the boat is at, homie.
Doesn't matter.
You know what I'm saying?
Not where it's gonna be.
Because black people just show up. I'll just show up at the dock and with my shit on.
I got security, homie.
Life vest, everything.
You can't come in. I'd have to like give you a pass. Pac-12 is a joke. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. It's horrible. I just can't wait to get to this. We'll wait though.
We're gonna get down in the second hour. Well, let's go to white people shit, black people shit, Bailey, and then we're gonna go into our first commercial break because I gotta take a piss.
Why did there black people shit?
Get some cookies. We gotta make one. We gotta make one. We still haven't figured it out in the last year and a half.
Why can't you do it?
We'll figure it out. I don't like doing this no more. I don't like that no more. That's not me. In studio doesn't work. So we gotta figure out the actual logo. Maybe we'll find somebody like actual picture of a black man and put him there.
Can you clear this up?
Yes, let's clear this up real quick. Fred Hamlin, LOL. It's not a yacht either. Boat is clean, but not a yacht. No, it's like it's literally a yacht. Like I don't even have nothing to argue about. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm black. Like I'm black. I'm literally black. It is what it is. Like it's a yacht.
You saw the actual thing, huh?
It says
yacht certification.
It's a yacht certification. Like,
if you know about boats and yachts, then you can Google it right now. Everybody at once, everybody in the chat, welcome to Google it and look at what clarifies and certifies a yacht. Is it the footage? Is it the width? Is it the bow to the stern? What clarifies, certifies a yacht? Can anyone tell me? It's how long it is. And
that's what she said.
It's a 34.5 foot yacht.
Well, I'd be a yacht then. If I was a boat, I'd be a yacht.
It's a 34.5 foot yacht. It's literally metal tag, yacht certified. I had to insure it as a yacht. So I think I fucking know what it is because I pay for the motherfucker. But since you know so much and you want to fucking certified fucking Friday, motherfucker, these aren't 10s and they clean though. This is a fucking yacht.
It's a what?
That you don't have. Twitter boy. What else, Smitty?
I've been saying, based upon your definition, you said it would be a yacht if it was like the length of it determines if it's a yacht or a boat.
Homie. Real shit. He came in one day, but really, I'm not buying it.
I don't think that was really him, homie. We haven't really seen Eddie since the day he called in. I was at your crib and he was on the corner in the hood in Compton at his job. That was the last time we've laid eyes on Eddie. And the Cowboys been fucking late, shit in the bed. They've been losing. We gotta watch this motherfucker. He might be on watch. But anyway, let's go to white people shit real quick, Bailey. Let's pull it up. See what we got. Brought to you by Prize Picks.
Say, you ever been to Buckets before, bro?
Shit, no. What this bit is?
Man, don't worry about it. All I need you to do is go on the counter and just get gas. That's it. Don't wander around. Don't look at shit. Don't do nothing. Just get the gas, bro.
I got you.
This is white people shit? Okay.
No, it's black people shit.
Oh, we just don't have the logo. That's what you said.
That's what you do.
We definitely refill the drink over time.
Don't get nothing else in this bit. He didn't want to explode. Man, what the fuck did you buy?
Man, they had buku shit in that bitch.
You got the gas?
Buku shit. I forgot.
Man, ain't no fucking way, man.
Brisket sandwich, though. This bit wrong.
Hey, fuck that brisket sandwich.
That's how it be. You go in there and get everything you get.
It's not how
you go in and get everything except the thing you're supposed to get.
Who likes Buc-ee's? Shaun,
I never heard Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's is good.
Where's it at?
It's like at the gas station. It's like in these gas stations, these big ass like truck stop.
Where though? Like
all over Midwest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They got good fried chicken and shit.
Why you telling me that?
See, look, Buc-ee's. Everybody likes Buc-ee's, even the white people in here.
Why you telling me they got good fried chicken, homie?
Huh?
Why you telling me that they got good fried chicken? Like, why was that the thing you told me about?
Let's get to white people shit, Bailey.
Oh shit! This show is racist.
I sent this video specifically for this guy. You show this whole guy at the end.
You out
right here.
Watch how he jump right here though. He got no athleticism, homie.
No, but that's like the true God. The end of it was best. But there's like a motherfucker.
It's like a moment.
He's like he's super serious.
Yeah.
Look.
Why do y'all?
Look at him.
Why do y'all run to the danger though?
Look at him.
And y'all can't fight.
Go back.
Why do y'all run to the trouble, homie?
Why is this motherfucker?
Oh, he jumped like this, homie.
Look. This motherfucker right here. Pause it right there. Homie, that's Paul Gasol.
Breaking fucking news. Paul Gasol didn't cut his hair and he's pissed off. Homie, you got 2 rings. What you doing? He got 2 rings, homie.
Flipper, homie? God, I can't remove him. Fuck. How do I remove? I'm not at home, Bailey. How do I remove Flipper?
That's hilarious, homie.
God, I wanted to remove him so bad.
You can't remove
I know how to do it. I know how to do it.
You want camera, homie.
I know how to do it.
You want camera. You want camera. You can't do
sound
it.
like the Dolphins chasing
Can't
my
do
yacht.
it, homie.
Motherfucker sound like the Dolphins facing my yacht. I heard that laugh you just made is a Diddy laugh. Have you been to a Diddy bar?
I don't know what that is.
Have you been to a Diddy bar?
That's my laugh, homie. Homie, how you from LA and you coming at a dude that's from Indiana?
Jeff said you cringe as fuck.
I don't give a fuck what Jeff said.
Jeff said you cringe.
Jeff who?
Nadu.
Jeff know I beat his ass.
Who's Jeff?
Jeff know I beat his ass.
Is that Jeff?
Jeff.
Is that the real Jeff?
Jeff. Yes, the real Jeff.
Now, you know how many fake Jeffs are in here?
No, that's the real Jeff, though. That's the real Jeff.
Real Jeff said you cringe as fuck.
He won't say it to my face.
Yeah, he will.
And he won't box me either. I've seen Jeff box.
I've seen him box New Jersey Mike's or whatever.
Yeah, and
New Jersey Mike's, is that his name? No, that's not his name. He likes New Jersey.
I like Jersey Mike. Jersey Mike got some good subs though.
Jeff Nader been doing reviews on Jersey Mike's.
The sandwich spot?
Yeah.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
He does food reviews. I don't know.
He do food reviews now? He do crime, food, and then gambling. All right.
And hoes with the beer.
Hoes on the weekend.
Yeah.
But not, you're from LA. So if anybody's been to a Diddy party or been invited, it would be you. I'm from Indiana, homie. You gotta think, I spent most of my life in Indiana. Diddy's never stepped foot in Indiana. Maybe the Black Expo years ago. That's it. So like, why would, you know what I'm saying? So like, if anybody just been to a Diddy party, it's you. I've seen who you roll with too, homie. You be with all the like the top hitters and the big money guys.
I don't know.
The event we go to.
They've never been there.
The event we go to every August.
Have you seen David Spade and?
Don't look at me though. Look straight.
I'm looking that way. What's the white dude's name? The popular guy, the Adam Sandler.
Owen Wilson.
No. It's the other white dude that they do a show on TikTok with David Spade. David Spade is one of them, but the more popular one is the other white cat with the blonde hair. He's in every Adam Sandler movie. What the fuck's his name? Bailey, if you know it, pop in and tell me. You know it. You don't know it?
Stop bringing shit up and you don't know where you're going to.
He's in not Rob Schneider, but they're all their boys. It's Rob Schneider. What's the other one's name?
It ain't David Spade?
It's not. Yes, David Spade and Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey. Let me see.
Dana Carvey and David Spade do a show together.
Okay.
Did you see them blasting Diddy?
What about them? No,
they were blasting Diddy on their show.
You do right here?
Yeah. And then David Spade, you know who David Spade is.
Yes, that's my homie.
David Spade and Dana Carvey were blasting P. Diddy. That tells you that the higher ups, the ones that are talking shit, they know they never been to no Diddy party, homie.
Yeah.
They know they haven't been to those parties.
50 ain't been.
Kevin Hart's out here selling his fucking restaurant. That motherfucker. People are deleting tweets. I ain't heard from LeBron. Crazy. Let's take a commercial break and come back and break down this UNLV quarterback who just up and quit. And guess what I got, Smitty?
What?
That's from the horse's mouth. That's right on campus. That's right on campus.
Is that the truth?
That's the truth. And I'll tell you
that changes everything, in my opinion. I can't even say what I was going to say.
I'm not going to tell you, but we can read this.
But if you tell me then I can't even say what I was going to say then.
You can't.
We're going to agree now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you were going to defend?
Part of it. Like two sides, two things could be true situation.
Hey,
but now I can't.
But what do I know?
With that, I can't. I can't defend that part.
But what do I know?
Yeah.
I would say allegedly for you, though, on your side.
On my side?
Just,
protect me.
Brett Favre don't sue you and shit. Let's take a commercial break. We'll be back in 4 minutes.
Get some M&Ms.
I got to get your take right out the gate because you're going to have an interesting one. Contrary to your boy Tank Johnson, who came on with my producer Bailey, and they do a show together, and he broke this Caleb Lee.
I love Tank.
Yeah, Tank. Yeah, we talk all the time about you.
That's my guy.
Tank comes on the show quite often, and listen, he had a take, and so did Shaun King, who played in the NFL 10 years with the Bucs, and talked to Sean Salisbury, all these ex guys. He came in, apparently Caleb did as a rookie, and addressed the team. And you and I spoke about this, and I want everyone to know your take because their takes are quite going to be, I think yours is going to be a little different than them. Break down Caleb addressing the team as a rookie who hasn't played it down yet and saying, pick up your shit.
I like it, man. You shouldn't have to be told to pick your shit up in the first place, in my opinion. You're a grown-ass man. If you're in the facility and you have a water cup or whatever, pick it up, throw it away. I have no problem with that. You know, he gained some respect from me by doing that. Guys may not like it because he's a rookie. It doesn't matter who the hell it is. Pick your stuff up in the facilities. Just like at your house, I would think, it shows me he has respect for the people that work in the building, the custodians, the people who go around, the trainers, the equipment guys. They're the ones that have to pick up after you. It's not yourself. So when you leave shit laying around, someone's going to pick it up. They went up on my list quite a bit right there by saying that a lot of guys may not like that because he's a rookie. I don't care. You shouldn't have to be told by anybody to pick your shit up. I'm glad he had the balls to step up and do it and tell these guys to, it's our facility, take care of it. I got no problem with it. I like it.
Regardless of if he's played it down or not, this has nothing to do with the actual game, right?
No, not to me it doesn't. No. Why do you have to be told like he's your parent to pick your shit up? You're a grown man in the facility. Why are you leaving shit laying around? Pick it up. I like that, man. I think it shows some accountability. It shows that like I said, he cares about the people who work in the building who have to pick up after these guys because it does get messy in there. I've been there, so it does get messy. But I like that he said something. The playing reps or how he plays has nothing to do with that for me right now.
We got a video for you on this topic. Monty Toomer came out, and then LeVar Arrington came out after that. I don't know if you got to see these, but take a listen to this.
Pay attention to those guys.
Wilson 2.0.
Uh-oh.
This is not going to go over well.
Uh-oh.
If you came in the locker room, I've been in this locker room for 8 years, like you said. And some rookie's going to come in who hasn't played one snap.
Right.
Talking, we're wearing the fingernail polish. Now he's going to come in here and tell me, who've been here, who've been through the struggle, that I need to clean up? No, how about rookie? How about you clean up after me?
Right.
Where you at? Where you at with that take?
He's got his own take. I don't agree with it. You should clean up after yourself. As a grown man, no one should have to clean up after you. You should throw your own shit away. Maybe they just do things differently in different locker rooms. I'm not sure. I was only in one locker room my whole career, and guys were pretty respectful to each other, whether you're a rookie or a 10-year vet, 8-year vet. Like I said, he said he was. So that's cool. But I prefer to pick up after my own shit, and I like my teammates to do that too. And if it takes a rookie telling these guys to do that, then so be it, I guess.
Where you at? We're both older school cats compared to what this younger guys are. Back in the day, you entered the league probably in the era of hazing. It was a known thing.
A little bit, yeah.
Throwing guys in the tank or something, just fucking around. Nothing crazy, but
nothing malicious.
That's gone now, kind of, right? Is that? Do you think that plays into Caleb having is okay to go out there as a rookie and saying this to a bunch of veterans?
I don't think it really matters, I mean, so we had to get donuts when I was a rookie. We had to get McDonald's. We got thrown in the cold tub. That's the way it went. I'm sure some of that still exists.
Rookie dinner, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, the rookie dinner. Yeah, that was real fun, by the way. That was nice and expensive. The whole team shows up. Usually you got 8 guys at dinner, and then rookie dinner night, 50 guys show up. So that was great. That was a first round pick, so I got to pay. Anyway,
real quick, do you remember the number you spent, like roughly?
I think it was like $7,000. It wasn't that bad. We went to a Japanese restaurant right by the facility. It wasn't that bad, but usually you have linebacker night, 8 guys show up.
Right.
Shit, that night, 50 guys showed up. So anyway, I got no problem with it, man. I mean, the hazing thing was never a big deal in Chicago. We had guys that would kind of lay into the rookies a little bit. I was never into that. I thought, at some point this season, you might be relying on these guys. You may want to treat them a little bit nicer because you don't want them having animosity towards you when maybe you get in the crunch time. You never know. There's no reason to have animosity towards one of your teammates because you're going to be relying on these guys at some point.
Infamous, one of the palm trees that Ash ate.
Can't fucking believe you. See this fucking belt? You see this? Who just eats a whole fucking palm tree, man? You guys are fucking shitting me. Just fucking unearthed the motherfucker. Ate the whole fucking thing. Like, who eats a whole fucking palm tree? Like, you fucking shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? No shake now. Who did it? I'm gonna look at the fucking camera. Who fucking did it? Sit down.
Sit down. Sit. Sit down. Now, do we understand each other? Excuse me. There is no more fucking up palm trees. I'm tired of spending all this money, and now I've created a whole fucking barricade for you. So I don't want to have to dig this bitch out. I'm fucking dead. I'm old, my back hurts, I'm fucking stiff as a porn dick. Come here, sit down. Sit down. Boy, if you don't sit your ass down. Now, you come over here with me. Come on. Here's what I had to do to fucking stop you. And I got a better, beautiful, bigger tree. So now we are shitting in tall grass, replanted it, bitch, soiled it up, put a little trellis in here, put a bunch of fucking stones, look like Stonehenge around this bitch. And now, Ash, are you gonna fucking try to dig this bitch out? Are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do this again?
So I had to ask, remember this? Remember you ate this? Did you do this? He ate once. I put this little moat around it. And just a sitting area. Come over here, we got the plastic basketball court and driving range. So if I ever want to pull out the big dog, that's our net. All we do is just slap down our driving range, you know. Bam, swing away. And that's where we swing into the net. Jimmy crack corner on this hoop. And here's my RV parking where I park the whips. Let's take you out and show you a few. Out these double gates, I'll show you a few cars. Come on out. So right here, of course, is the bad boy. The last year they made this Cadillac EXT, one of a kind. Can't find these anywhere. And then you come out here, you got the 650i, BMW, ragtop, 500 to the rear, white interior. You know, you can't beat it. This is my baby though, my truck. Full sound, custom sound system in both. Top notch, only as I do. And obviously, this is my crib. Oops. All right, that's JB's Cribs. Appreciate you jumping by, coming by. Listen, it's time to go. Now take your asses and get the hell out of here. I'm about to go cook some slapstick tri-tip. It's been a pleasure. Now go home. Peace. Get to look down on the property. That'll do it. Real Coach JB's Cribs. Peace. Oh, my bad. We had to run around and get some DV Sports.
Stephen J said 10 minutes. He's pissed off.
What happened?
Stephen J is pissed at you. He said 10 minutes?
Give a fuck about Stephen J with the fucking fake Twitter guy's name or the guy from MySpace?
MySpace.
Fucking bitch. Shut up.
You had a MySpace, JB?
Nah.
MySpace was the best social media platform they had out there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I never fucked with it. I thought that was way older than you.
Nah, that was my prime. I was a young kid.
I'm always cleaning, dog.
That was my first social media. Just sit down somewhere. You always doing too much. Sit your ass down.
I'm a real one.
Making coffee, cleaning, sweeping, on the phone, on the laptop, pissing, shitting, putting money in the meter. Just sit down, focus on one thing. Be present, homie.
I run this, dog. It's all my name, homie. Shit, you'll get it
Big
one day.
Smitty's on there, homie.
Yeah, but
ain't no but it's still on there. Whether it's 30%, 25%, 40%, my name is still on there. My face is in the background. When they see Smitty, they think of me. You Google Darnell Smith right now, I pop up, homie.
They look at DEI though.
They don't look at DEI. They look at too fly. Yeah. Thank you, God. Yeah, make them choke on that. And he missed. Anyway, man, it's time, man.
All right, UNLV situation. I know everybody wants to know. I got some insight. He's talking over me.
Break it down. So listen, y'all, while he's looking up at his phone, Matt Sluka, starting quarterback for UNLV, who's been rolling this year, put out this tweet saying, I have decided to utilize my redshirt year and will not be playing in any additional games this season. I committed to UNLV based on certain representations that were made to me, which were not upheld after I enrolled. Despite discussions, it became clear that these commitments would not be fulfilled in the future. I wish my teammates the best of luck this season and hope for the continued success of the program. Saw this morning. Insane. He's not playing. The starting quarterback is not playing for the rest of the year. From what seems to be a disagreement on NIL money, but JB has some more insight on that. So I'm gonna pass to you first. JB, what's your reaction?
Jeff Nadu wants to know as well. He's in this thing sitting around because he said good for him. Jeff, I doubt he'll have the same sentiment on Friday when he hears the real. But listen, there's two ways to go about this situation. You can go out and say, defend the player and use it as, all right, allegedly this is what I'm hearing. Or you go out on a limb like I always do and call it my way and then say, well, it is what it is. I'll admit if I'm wrong, but I'm not going to apologize because this is who I am. So this guy, and I have a friend, good friend, he used to coach with me on campus right now. I can't tell you his title or what he does, and I won't give his name out, but I will tell you what the text is. Smitty saw it, right? Smitty, do you agree?
I did see it. Is he black or white? He tells that at least?
He's, no, I can't say that because he's not.
Got you. Yeah.
So here's what it is. Matthew and his NIL agent tried to strong arm UNLV for more money. $300,000 they wanted. UNLV said no, and he quit.
That's simple. Wow. We just broke news right here. We got to get this clipped off immediately. Because I ain't going to lie, JB. At first, when I saw this story, my initial take was like, first of all, I would never do this. I am loyal to a fault, and I love the game of football too much. And there's no way I can start something and not finish it with my brothers. And regardless if there was a disagreement or whatever the case may be, I'll handle that when I handle it. If I'm already playing and I've already started, I got to keep the main thing, which is playing ball. I love the game too much to just start playing and then stop. There's no way I can just sit here, look at my team suffer, potentially lose, knowing I could be out there to help them, especially at the quarterback position.
But he never cared about the game then.
Right.
He never cared about the team. He
Right.
never gave a fuck. I'm tired of these fucking punk-ass kids, homie. I'm just being real with you.
Yep.
These fucking kids help me have it fucked up. Like Odom would have. I know Odom very well. Been a fucking great offensive coach, minded guy. Been a great head coach. He's a fucking program builder. He didn't say it like I would, but let me translate what Coach Odom told him and his agent.
Yeah,
you got me fucked up. That's what he told him. You got me fucked up. And I'm glad Odom stood on business because this is fucking player empowerment at its finest. And these fucking leeches, these 7-on-7 fucking personal trainer fucking leeches who are now transitioning into, guess what? NIL agent. Motherfucker, you don't know what an NIL is to be an agent. And now we got these fucking slapdicks trying to represent these kids and in their ear, whispering, telling them fucking this and that. And then you have this right here. And this is just the fucking beginning. This is the beginning, but what do I know? I've been telling y'all that this is the beginning for a long time because you allow it, not coach it, it spirals out of fucking control. This is what you're going to have at an all-time high. This is what you're going to have when you get more and more mid-major program quarterbacks doing this. Guess what? The guy at fucking Holy Cross and the guy at Toledo and the guy at fucking Northern Illinois, they're going to want $500K now. The quarterback in Northern Illinois beat Notre Dame, homie. What are you thinking he's like thinking today? Hell no. This motherfucker quit. I'm quitting. You're going to have motherfuckers quitting. I told y'all motherfuckers will opt out of the playoffs. I told y'all you didn't want to listen to me. Just wait till the motherfucker opts out the playoffs. These 12-team playoffs don't mean shit to these kids. This kid's 3-0 and UNLV beat Kansas. And he quit on his homies? They never were your homies. That's why. Because you're in the player empowerment, jersey swap era, and these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about nobody in that locker room but their goddamn selves. And if I'm an NFL franchise right now, I'm sending out to his NIL agent, hey, good job taking your kid off the fucking draft board. We'll never draft that motherfucker.
That's powerful, JB. Listen, I couldn't agree more on this take. You know, when I came in before I had this text message that you got, the only
what Carl say
defense that I was going to have from the other side would be, well, if the school promised him X amount of dollars and they didn't give it to him, then that's also wrong too. I always say two doesn't be true. But now that we have this actual text message, it sounds like, here we go right here. Carl Reed, our guy. All financial commitments for UNLV QB Matthew Sluka were completely met.
At least Carl's on my side.
But after wins against KU and Houston, Sluka's family hired an agent, and they collectively feel that his market value has increased per source. It's right there. That aligns exactly what you said, JB. And with now having more information, I'm completely 100% against Matt Sluka. I was already against him, but I was giving him a little bit of like, all right, I feel you a little bit. Now with this information, come on, bro. You can't sign the agreement. You can't agree to the situation. And now 3 games into it, you're playing well, and now you want more money. What? So what happens? Y'all gonna lose the next 4 games? Like, what you playing? So can they go back and ask for less money now and ask for a repayment? You can't. It makes no sense. Wait till the end of the season. I don't know what year you're gonna be the senior. I don't know what year this is for him, but wait until the end of the year. And if you ball out the whole year, you go 10-2 or whatever, you make the playoffs, you go on a run. Now you renegotiate and get some more money. Shame on him, but also shame on whoever his quote-unquote agent is, who's supposed to be the adult in the room. And the parents who are supposed to be the adults in the room. The kid, he's old enough to where he should have at least some common sense. But at the end of the day, I guarantee his parents and the agent is directing him in a certain direction.
Who is that?
You want me to say it?
Yeah, what's his name? Who is it, though?
This is Kareem Jackson, Buffalo Bills safety. Break this down.
He just hit me up. Say, watching the show.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Kareem. I thought it had something to do with the topic, but shout out to Kareem Jackson. He's a respected player in the league.
I'm glad you called out Mel
He's
Kiper.
a beast.
He said, I'm glad you called out Mel Kiper. You're a real one. Anyway, we'll get Kareem Jackson on the fucking show then.
Ask him right now. Like,
I'll ask him after. I don't want to be rude to the
while it's hot.
I'll be. It's always hot with me. No pause. All right, no Diddy. All right,
but yeah, I'm with you though, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you at the end of the day. Like, they met all the requirements. You're 3 games in, no, Jay. You know what I'm saying? You know me. I'm all about money. I'm all about players. But come on.
I'm changing you.
You're not changing me. It's just there's a line though with everything. There's a line. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. And if I'm his teammate, I'm like, hey, homie,
I'm changing
you. You don't give a fuck about us. You don't give a fuck about winning.
Hell, I'd beat his ass.
You don't care about none of that shit.
Beat the fuck
I
out
say,
of him.
nah, cut him. Because he's saying I'm gonna use my red shirt. I'm gonna sit around. Fuck that. You're gone.
Bye.
You're not on the team no more. I don't want that in the locker room.
That's the most cowardly fucking act you can.
And the head coach bet not bring him back as a starter too. That's gonna piss me off.
Here's the problem though. This is why the head coach will leave. See what I'm saying? He's tired of dealing with this bullshit. Not him. I'm talking about the head coaches across the country. That's why they'll leave at an all-time high. This is why. This motherfucker, Carl Reed said it. My inside guy just told us prior.
What's his name?
So we know what's going on. I know that's 1,000% what's accurate. A fucking shame, man. It's a fucking shame, but this is what it is. This is what you're going to see. You're going to see it. I'm just telling you. Watch.
Do you feel like players? So I mean, earlier you mentioned that players are going to sit out for the playoffs, right? You've been saying that, but now that I'm seeing this, do you foresee like a really true big name player?
Yeah.
End of the season,
yes.
And they're like, "Hey, either pay me X amount, or I won't be playing in the playoffs."
Yep.
And
that's
like leveraging that.
That's what I said to you 6 months, a year ago.
You didn't say it like that though.
I did say it. I said
you didn't say a player gonna sit out in the playoffs. You didn't break it down to how they're gonna do it and this, that, and the third.
Can we go get the video, please? I told you it's gonna be about money, and they're gonna say they're gonna protect themselves from the NFL draft.
That's what you said.
No, but I said it's gonna come down to money. I want this money. If you're, let's say, put it in perspective, and I know Nico won't, but let's say Nico, gets to a bowl or a playoff.
Yeah,
they're undefeated. They lost one. They're in the playoffs. They've dominated. And he's like, hey, man, I'm leading the country. I'm a Heisman Trophy candidate. I want another $1 or I can't play. You don't see that happening? That is how I said it 6 months ago. So you said it. I think it makes pretty much the same. It's the same, but you put it a little different. But
I said a little better, but it's
you said it wider.
What you mean by that? So I said it's smarter. I said it with more clarity. So that's considered whiter, homie. That's crazy, bro. Like, you from Compton. You grew up around us. Your whole life been around us.
What happened?
And you against us.
No, I said it sounds wider.
I can't believe you against us, but
who's us?
I knew that shit about to fucking happen. Hey.
I told you. Wasn't going to do that.
Uh-huh.
Jake Lucas, shut the fuck up. You don't fucking couldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight where I'm from, homeboy. Let's dive into so we got this fucking Matt Sluka out the way.
We got to bring it up later when coach. I want to hear, Josh Booty. I want to hear coach when they come
Josh
on.
will be on. He's traveling. He'll be, every 2 weeks he'll be on. But Noah will be on.
I want to hear no for sure. Well, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it pushing. We'll bring this back in a little bit later. Let's move into another college football topic though. Former Auburn QB Bo Wallace slams Hugh Freeze. I think we got is there a tweet we have? Let's show it to the fans real quick, kind of show what he said. I probably will be too.
Coach Freeze blocked him.
He blocked him, homie. Yeah. I probably will be too. I won't notice though. All the guy did was break my body in half, and I played every game getting a numbing shot just to go get him his money. Then I graduate and can't do anything to benefit him, and he hasn't helped me not one time. That's the truth about who Hugh Freeze is. And Bo Wallace was a baller. JUCO cat. Come on now. What's your take on it? Do you know Hugh Freeze personally? Actually, let me start there. Good relationship, bad, like just cordial.
Cordial. I've heard a lot of different things though that personally, people that are really inside his circle. It don't matter how big your circle is, FYI. Matter how loyal the people within it are.
Damn, that's a contract to belief right there.
I know I should have used it.
Use for tomorrow.
It's already said though. You won't say it's top 5. Listen, it's not about your circle. It's about how loyal the people within it are. If someone's telling me about Hugh Freeze, he ain't loyal to Hugh Freeze.
Oh, so you're putting it on Bo. So you're anti-Bo in the situation. So, like, fuck whatever Hugh did to Bo or to his players or his other coaches. At the end of the day, you think Bo should be loyal to bullshit. So if you treat me like shit on this show behind the scenes and you don't
bullshit.
And you don't take care of me the way you're supposed to as a coach, as a homie, as a friend, I'm supposed to just like kiss ass and just not and just.
But why?
Just accept
Here's
it,
what I have a problem with, and I think you have said this as well. So I'm going to let you know first, up foremost and up front.
Okay.
So you already know where I'm going, so you can already in your brain try to combat it.
Okay, give some
So
time.
at least I'm giving you heads up.
Appreciate that.
You've come out and said these type of things, like you've used these type of situations before.
Why you so calm and peaceful right now, homie?
Because that's what I am. I'm one of the earth right now.
Okay.
You've used these situations as putting someone on blast and saying, why aren't they loyal? Why are they not loyal? Why should they be loyal, JB? They didn't do this, this, and this. Why are they loyal? But then you've also said, we can't blast these guys. This is the business. He'll never get another job, JB. He'll never get another contract, JB. Have you not? So I want to be clear here. You've also said, put your name on it, GMs.
Don't touch
GMs, when they come out and say, what do they say? Source.
Allegedly.
A source says that Russell Wilson just
Names
can't,
the numbers.
just can't throw the football. Well, Bo Wallace, your name is on it. You tweeted it out.
Respect as a man.
But why are you tweeting it out now? Why you didn't call it out when you played for him, homie?
He could.
Why you didn't call it out when you played for him,
Play the
homie?
system, homie.
You don't listen.
Play
You
the
just
system.
hear.
Play
You
the
just
system.
hearing
Play the
me.
system, JB.
Y'all just hearing me. You're
Play
not
the
ready for this
system.
conversation.
Play the
though.
system, JB.
You're not
if
ready
I'm
for
the
this
starting
conversation.
QB, I'm not about to cause no
You're
issue
not ready
right
for this
now.
conversation.
You determine my play time, and you
You're not
determine
ready.
my opportunity to get to the league.
But it's okay
so I'm
now.
gonna play the system.
So you are saying that the
you ain't
guy
got
helped him
leverage
get to
over
the
me
league,
now.
though. You're saying that guy helped him get to the league in CFL and some.
Well, he's the coach, so he has the power if I start or not.
Whatever happened to like?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I was the best player,
I'm
but
asking.
if I talk shit about you, you're not gonna start
I'm
me.
just asking. Whatever
It's
happened to
probably-
like responsibility and you own it? Whatever happened to that? Like, have you noticed that? Have you noticed like where we are in the world now? Like I sell you.
Okay.
I change the oil in your car.
Sell me.
I change the oil in your car.
Yep.
Okay. I sell you oil. I sell you the filter. I change it out. Okay. You drive home. For some reason, you crash into your garage door, and the garage door falls on you, and it slices your car in half, and it cuts your foot off. You sue me because I was the last person to touch your car. I changed your oil. Whatever happened to the personal responsibility of the person driving the car and just saying, I'm a fucking tard. I drove into the fucking wall and broke my shit. Do you know people now sue everybody because it was their fucking fault? Oh, well, he touched my car last. I'm suing. No, you're an idiot. You ran through the fucking garage door, you fucking idiot. We have no personal responsibility no more. We have no accountability no more. This is the same with this UNLV kid. Same with Bo Wallace. Bo Wallace could be 1,000% correct.
Okay, then. So that's what I'm saying.
But why say it now? Why you didn't come out before? See, where I'm from, I call it a bitch.
Homie, maybe he did say it before.
Why didn't
Just because we ain't talked about Bo Wallace, respectfully, he ain't no big ass name.
But I didn't see it.
Okay, that don't mean he didn't say it though, homie.
Why didn't I see it before though?
He has a platform now.
Let me ask you something. Real quick. Real talk question.
Real quick though, like
real quick. You think T. Rich would come out and say this about Nick Saban?
No.
Okay, but hold on. No, don't just use it because it's Nick Saban. Put it in perspective.
Put it in perspective.
Do you think Cam Newton would come out and say it about Shizik?
Nope.
Do you think Cam Newton would come out and say it about Urban?
No. Hell no.
Urban cut him.
All-time great.
Urban cut him.
All-time great.
Urban cut him.
All-time great.
Urban cut him.
That don't mean he's a bad coach. That don't mean he did anything wrong.
Do you think that
this is a character
Reggie
flaw?
Bush would come out and say it about Pete Carroll?
Pete Carroll, come on.
I'm just saying, homie.
Why you never
say
great coaches, homie?
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about great coaches.
A player ain't came out and said nothing about you. Why? Because you a real one.
Hugh Freeze beat Nick Saban twice.
He did.
So what do you mean great coaches?
But I'm saying,
why can't you call his phone up and personally say, hey, coach, I don't know why you said that, but you kind of fucked me over.
Read the last line, homie. Then I graduated. Can't do anything to benefit him. He hasn't helped me one time. He ain't picked up the phone one time. He answered my text, my call one time. That's the truth about who Hugh Freeze is, homie. Read between the lines, deeper than this tweet,
Then
homie.
I graduated and can't do anything to benefit him, and then he hasn't helped me one time. Now that could be true.
He's saying Hugh is a selfish cat.
They
who,
all are.
Once you stop helping them, they don't give a fuck about you.
They all are.
Okay, well, he just speaking his truth,
Come on,
then, homie.
They all are.
Are you that? Are you part of that? You the coach too? Okay, then. All right, then.
I wear it on my sleeve, though. You already know it ain't me.
Okay,
like
then.
I'm saying, my players knew it wasn't me from the gate. My players can't come out and say that because one guy says this,
and they gonna all check him.
1,000 come out and say, "You're a lying motherfucker.
Exactly.
You got cut, and you're just a bitch."
Exactly.
Well, this is the vibe. Don't you get that vibe here?
You see, ain't nobody coming at Bo though.
Well,
because we know Bo must be telling the truth, homie.
We don't know.
We do.
What do you mean? I haven't seen anybody defend him.
Exactly.
It's like Deshaun Watson, homie.
That's a little different.
But I haven't seen any. Here's how I look at it. Where's all Deshaun Watson's homies? High school,
this is
college,
well, this is different.
But I'm saying though, where's all his defense?
You can't defend that. You know why you can't defend it? Because you know why though?
See, if I was at Q's right now, you'd come out and say, "Hell no, that ain't JB. I know JB. That motherfucker."
I would say based upon my experience, that's not a JB that I know, and I keep it at that. I can't go all the way in. Hold on, because I don't know who the folks going in that room, so I can't go all the way in. I don't know what you're doing.
Where is even the guy that you just said the first one? The first. Say it again. What you said? What it said about me?
Based upon the JB who I've grown to know, that doesn't sound like him.
Where's that guy at for Deshaun Watson? Just that guy. Haven't seen him, homie. Haven't seen him. Haven't had one coach come out and say, "I coached Deshaun. I've known Deshaun since he was 7 years old." I haven't. No way he does that. Haven't seen that guy. Haven't seen the player. Haven't seen Dabo. Haven't seen the guy, faith-based, Christ-walking guy.
Dabo, he might have seen. Dabo might have said something.
Let me see. And I haven't seen no players though. Man, I grew up with Deshaun in the hood. That motherfucker ain't know. You know what it is? You know what it is? That motherfucker weird. I'm staying out of it. Shit. Next. Let's move on. Shit. Fuck Bo Wallace. Fuck Hugh Freeze. Let's dive into
Hey, what's going on with Dabo Swinney's quarterbacks is struggling in different ways? Trevor Lawrence.
We got Coach Mazzoni in the back room.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
He's right there.
Don't lie to me. I don't see his face.
Well, he's not in yet, but he's right there.
He ain't in then.
It's Chalk Talk to Wednesday.
It ain't in.
Fucking eye in the sky don't lie.
You got film?
I got film.
You got it working?
I got new film.
You lying to me.
I got new film.
Like how new?
Like last game film.
Like new?
I got Minnesota beating the Niners.
Stop talking to me.
I got Buffalo and Miami.
Don't say that.
I got Tua.
Just leave it there. I can't wait for this.
I also got Rams, Niners. But we're not going to get all that today. But we're going to make sure that we get into some.
What you going to break down today? You don't even know what you're going to break down yet.
We
like,
don't need to.
You can just walk
That's
up and
the
it's like
thing.
whatever hits you, just go.
Yeah, that's how I do
You're
it.
pretty good at that shit. I'll give you that to where you can just walk up, not have a plan at all, watch, see ball, hit ball, and then be able to just like discuss what you're seeing. It's off the back, boom.
Nolan and I will switch from the board. We'll go to the film. I got the Cowboy remote. Boom, Slapdick Nation. We got it all.
Well, I'm gonna sit back and ask questions as the player while y'all coaching up. Whenever he's ready, we're gonna bring him on, see his face. Then we're gonna do a quick bump, come back to the film, big boy. We're gonna go from there.
I'm curious, Bailey.
What you curious about?
Since we ad-lib in this show.
Bailey a bad boy.
Bailey, can I turn the camera that's on us right now? Turn it straight to the board and get that bigger, clearer shot?
I don't think you can. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. And Bailey's not a camera guy, respectfully. Like,
No, but I could just turn it.
I know, just turn it. I just don't know the view, and then you got to turn it back. If you turn it,
We got solos.
Would it
We can go
unplug?
solo.
Is this
Yeah.
2 cameras on us right here? Or is this 1?
That's 1.
So this turn. I hear what you say. You can
Yeah.
test it out, but I want you to do it.
Let's bring our main man in, Bailey. It's Coach. It's Chalk Talk Wednesday. Legendary college NFL extraordinaire, play calling extraordinaire, creator of Chevron Exxon,
offensive wizard,
legend, Coach Noel Mazzone.
Yeah.
What up, Coach? What up, Coach? Hey, no.
Hey, don't you have one of those buttons in your podcast where it does applause?
We do.
We used to have, but JB's he's bad producer now. He's gotten a little lazy over the last few months.
We had it. Bailey's getting lazy. He's running other shows.
Oh, bro, all right. What'd you do to my boy Freeze? I saw he blocked you. What'd you do to him?
No, he didn't block me.
Oh,
He blocked Bo Wallace.
oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
He blocked Bo.
Have you seen it? Were you there then?
No, but I was with Freeze at Ole Miss. In fact,
okay.
When I was at Ole Miss, Coach Freeze Hugh was at Briarcrest High School, and I was recruiting Michael Orr.
Yeah.
So we kind of packaged that deal together, little Michael Orr, and we got Coach Freeze as our. We hired him as like our assistant ops guy.
Let me ask you then, Coach. Like from your experiences, knowing Coach Freeze, working with them, how is he as a not just a football guy, just as a man? From your experiences,
Was I right? Was I right defending Coach Freeze?
He didn't hear you
over Bo Wallace because Bo Wallace came out and tweeted out.
I don't know Bo, but I will tell you, Coach Freeze is awesome, dude. He's a great guy.
You didn't know that, homie. Don't get up. Don't get up. Stay right here, homie.
Now I don't know Bo, but I've known Coach Freeze for 20-some years, and he's a stand-up dude, man. Love that guy.
What do I know?
Bo
Coach?
Wallace said,
what do I know, Coach? We're always going to defend these fucking players.
Bo Wallace says, listen, all the guy did was break my body in half, and I played every game getting a numbing shot just to go get him his money.
Oh, the game you chose to play.
Then I graduate, Coach, and I can't do anything to benefit Hugh. And he hasn't helped me not one time. That's the truth about who Hugh Freeze is. That's what Bo Wallace.
I don't know Bo, and I don't know about that relationship, but all I know every time with Coach Freeze, he's been awesome. So
thank you. Leave it at that, Coach, because it's just crazy. We cried me a river. Well, I wish he would have tweeted that out when he was playing for him. If it was so personal.
Oh, there's something. Can I hit real quick? I wanted to revisit.
Yep.
With you goose over there. Is, I went back and I kind of looked at this the cover two theory. All right. And so I went back. And so basically since 2010 or 2020, what would that be? In the last 15 years, the NFL completion percentage for a quarterback has gone up 10 to 12%. Goes up every year. All right. And over that 15-year span, the average yard per completion, which is what's important, right? Average yards per completion. I mean, if you throw it 20 times and complete 2 for 160 yards, the numbers
80 a pop. Yep.
Yeah, but if you do it by attempts, right? If you do it by attempts.
Yep.
So I meant completion. I meant by attempts, right? Yards by attempts. All right. Has been. Every year it's between like 675 and 725. So there's no change, right? So So now my next dive in, I'm going to dive in. Why are the quarterback pass? What is the reason for not as many touchdown passes? It's not cover two. It's not completion percentage. It's not yards per catch, yards per attempt. So there's something there, JB. We got to find that out, all right, brother?
Find that answer. Let's figure that out.
I mean, we're clearly in the dink and dunk era.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, and I believe, no, and I don't know how many times you ran across this. We've always had a freak at QB, and we go, okay, we get this freak out of Lowndes, Georgia. We bring him in, and this motherfucker, he can throw it, but he can't pass it. And he can run like crazy. So we're going to run double and triple, and we're going to put in all this shit. But listen, I got to call it from the sideline for this motherfucker. I got to call the game through the eyes of him. And we're going to huddle it at the line of scrimmage, and we're going to look over at me, and I'm going to call that bitch based on the front.
And you're going to say, throw the hitch. You're going to go, throw the hitch.
How many times have we had to do that? And then we get the guy that's like, all right, I got Brad Sorensen now. This motherfucker is a big-time cat. He's going to go to BYU. He's going to go on his mission. He can go anywhere he wants. Michigan, Oregon, everybody wanted him. He went on his mission, goes to BYU, leaves there, goes to Southern Utah, FCS Player of the Year 3 times, and goes to the Chargers, goes to the Vikings and the Titans. Big 6'6" kid, understood everything. And now I can huddle up. I can get under center. I can call everything I want. I know his back to the defense is great as it is in the shotgun. He understands it all, right? Protection, coverage, the front. He knows everything. How often are we seeing that right now in the NFL where the head coach looking at him, as you know and I know, we're looking at this guy like, fuck, he's struggling to call plays because he knows this guy can't grasp it. He knows he don't understand it. He knows I got to fucking go 2 on the wristband versus XY cross, F flat, orange, Rip Roger, like they can't do it. And they're not being taught in the college level or the high school level. And now we're expecting them to ball out in the NFL. So guess what Andy Reid does? We're going to go dink and dunk. I'm going to fucking make sure that
he's as much a college offense as anything. And that's what I love about Andy Reid is he realized that, saw what he had, goes to get some fast guys, Tyreek Hill, Xavier. He's got a quarterback that's familiar, that grew up in that type of world. And he didn't try to change him.
Yeah.
Why is I tell my quarterbacks this, they say, come look at this guy throw, right? This guy's 6'4", 225, and he freaking dresses in a phone booth. He can throw it the length of the field. He can drive a penny with the ball on a curl route, right? He can drive a penny nail with the ball, right? And I look at him, I go, that's great, man. He's got all those tangible tools, but there's a ton of guys with those tangible tools that are working at 7-Eleven. Because they can't do all the other stuff, right? That's what makes them. That's the separation.
Why is Mahomes struggling this year? This is his worst year in his tenure. Why do you think?
I mean, it's a hard game. It's hard to play at that high level. It's kind of like Larry Bird when he went 2 for 18 in the NBA championship game in the first half, right? And they asked him after the game. Well, what adjustments did you make at halftime when you were 2 and 18? He said, I thought I needed to shoot more. Right?
Yeah. That's real.
I look at it as like what Josh Allen needs to do today or this year, which we're going to break down here. I got some new film from last week. I got to ask you, I think he's less talented on the edge in Josh Allen with the Bills. Got rid of Gabe Davis, got rid of Diggs. I think it's addition by subtraction. I think Josh Allen now is free in that huddle. It's his team. They're running the football with Cook. Brady seems to not put everything on Josh Allen. Now he's throwing the ball from the pocket. We watched Aaron Rodgers last Thursday look like an NFL quarterback supposed to, right?
Real guru.
Like, we're looking at him like, okay, this is what the NFL quarterback used to be, from Tony Eason to goddamn Grogan with a neck roll. We used to see them all look like that. Manipulate the pocket with their feet, throw the ball downfield.
How about some of those guys making throws with guys right in his lap?
I mean,
never flinch. Bro, he's just like you. Never blinks. Never blinks. Just like JB. Never blinked.
Hey, no, I'm looking at this other stuff, though, and we got bubble, smoke screen, fucking 2 screens in a row. Double. I don't see no fifth step rip the dig off the one high out the outside backer, cross into the flat. We throw it right off his fucking earlobe. I just don't see quarterback play no more like in the NFL. You see Aaron Rodgers, you got to see, guess who? Fucking Andy Dalton, coach. Old ass Andy Dalton came in and said, what? Oh, our old line is the worst in the league? Oh, okay. I'm slow white guy? Okay. Guess what I'll do? Throw it for 303 touchdowns because he knows what to do with the football. Like, and then especially, I think Smitty said it the other day, especially in this era. Oh, Trent Richardson said it yesterday, the former Bama legend who's on our show every Tuesday. He's like, dude, I think Derrick Henry can play another 5 years because in this league, we don't hit no more anyway. It's the same with the quarterback. If we're not going to hit these guys, then why can't I stand in there and throw these dig cuts anymore? They don't know how to do it now.
They don't know how to do it. Don't right? Don't blame the player. Play the game. Blame the game. Right?
No question, man. I don't know. I'm confused.
I mean, when's the last? I mean, oh my gosh, how many hours did you spend with your quarterback climbing the pocket, pocket presence, sliding in the pocket? It ain't like that no more. The ball's out so quick.
Like Shaun Salisbury, Shaun and I fuck with. Now it's throw the fucker like this, jump throw it, fucking. It's just crazy. I'm like, what are we doing? When the game changed, or we could throw fucking sidearm and jump throw it.
And now I'm old school, as you know, JB. And this one pisses me off. They see Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers, and maybe one clip where he throws a kind of sidearm like this, right?
Stafford did
and
it
now there's 20 quarterback coaches out there in the park teaching their 12-year-old kid, you got to throw it sidearm down here, right?
Or this shit, this running, falling back shit.
Yeah.
Like clean pocket though, just falling back with clean pocket
for no reason,
throwing that shit like for no fucking reason. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Drives me nuts.
Hey, no, before we get to the board, give me some takes on college football this week. Who? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We got to ask you about this. But Lincoln Riley shit the bed, in my opinion, on offense and lost them the game. Michigan threw the ball for 32 yards, damn near ran it down their throat for 300.
There's some JB ball. Let's run that. Let's run that. Lead ISO power. Lead ISO power.
Hey, I would have been running gun veer at their ass. Hey, no, they ran 2 screen passes, both incomplete. Give me your play caller's perspective for the crowd here in the audience. Why not just run the football if you're going to run screen anyway? If you're going to run it, keep the clock running. I'm just trying to confuse. They would have wasted another minute, and Michigan could not have ran the football in that last drive to win it. They would have had to have thrown it, which they can't do, and they win the game. I thought they lost it on offense.
I will say this. I haven't seen an SC defense like that since I was playing them back in the early, 10, 11, 12, when I was at ASU and UCLA. I thought the defensive guys, their defense is way better.
They are better.
That guy's doing a really good job at changing their culture of a defense. That's starting to look like an SC defense, right?
Yeah,
it always like when you're in the Pac-12, it's a little bit like the Big 12 the Big 12 in my eyes. They're not SEC defense guys. So when you play SEC defense, you better hold on to your ass, son. All right. And you're happy if you make 2 yards, 3 yards, and you're like, okay, good, let's call another one, right? Where I start to see that in the SC defense. I did question Lincoln. I love Lincoln. He's obviously had a ton of success offensively. He's also has been lucky. I'm not going to say lucky, but he's also had the Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray's. He's had some guys that trigger guys that help you as a play caller, right?
Hurts.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I had the number 1 offense in the country, and I was the smartest son of a bitch in the country.
Everybody wants to hear from you. Everybody wants to clinic with you.
And my quarterback was Phillip Rivers. All right. The next year he goes in the draft, and I got another guy, and all of a sudden I'm the dumbest son of a bitch in the country, right? And I'm calling the same plays. So, right. But I did question if your defense is playing like that. The one I said, Lincoln, why run a counter? And it wasn't even just your basic 60 protection screen. It was like a counter.
Yeah, shovel.
Here's what happens, JB, all right? When you start as a coach, when you start to think you're smarter than the game, the football gods will get you. The karma will get you. When you think I'm smarter than this game, I'm going to outsmart this game. At the end of the day, you got to be able to block, tackle, run, catch, right? When you start thinking I'm going to out-scheme you, So Bill Belichick says it all the time, right? Don't think plays, think players. All right. Let me put it in my best guy's hands right now and see if we get us a first down. We win the game.
That's a great point because I think it is. Smitty got a question about this guy. I don't know if you heard about this shit, man, but this shit is crazy.
Let's pull it up, Betty. This earlier story, starting quarterback from UNLV put out a tweet, I think earlier this morning.
What's he talking about there, Smith?
So he's stepping away, coach. So I'm going to read it one more time for the audio listeners. I have decided to utilize my redshirt year and will not be playing in any additional games this season. I committed to UNLV based on certain representations that were made to me, which were not upheld after I enrolled. Despite discussions, it became clear that these commitments would not be fulfilled in the future. I wish my teammates the best of luck this season and hope for the continued success of the program.
Why didn't he just write this? They ain't paying, I ain't playing.
But that ain't true, though. So we got more information here.
I talked to somebody on the campus, and then I got
Carl Reed right here, who's a guest on our show all the time and knows a lot. So he's saying that all financial commitments for UNLV QB were completely met. But after wins against KU and Houston, Sluka's family hired an agent, and they collectively feel that his market value has increased per source.
Wow.
Insane.
Wow.
Hey, no, this is the game, brother.
That's the game. Now we're gonna have next thing. We're gonna have high school kids holding out because they didn't get their McDonald's NIL Big Mac deal, right?
I've been saying this shit, man. I've been saying it. I'm just telling you, we're gonna lose. We're gonna have kids opt out of playoff games. I'm telling you, right?
Hey, he's saying 100,000 K ain't enough for me to play at UNLV. Now this isn't Ohio State. Okay, this is still UNLV, right?
In
Vegas.
But real quick, Coach, I'm confused here, Coach, though, because I'm reading this. It said Matthew Sluka's NIL representation says he was offered a minimum of 100,000 to transfer, but he allegedly only received $3,000 of relocation.
So that's what I mean. I mean, they haven't paid. I don't know if they paid him all his 100K yet.
Right, that's what it's saying. Yeah, so I don't know.
That's what I would say. You got to pay me. You promised me to pay me. Right.
If they promised him 100K and he didn't get it, that's another story.
That's a different story.
I personally, I still wouldn't have quit.
Right.
On my players, on my teammates, my boys, but that's me.
It's still messed up though.
He
must think he's created enough value for himself that he can now go back in the portal for next year and and go to a place. This is what let me tell you what blows my mind, JB. Is I take my first coordinator's job in the SEC, Ole Miss, 1996, right? I got Deuce McAllister's my running back. I got DK Metcalf. Terrence Metcalf's my right guard, right? And, and we ended up going to Auburn a couple of years later. But I take my first coordinator job and thought I had arrived. I'm an offensive coordinator in the SEC, right? And my salary was $55,000 a year.
No shit. Exactly.
Different time, though. 55 and 96 was like 95. Yeah, it's still not crazy, but it's a little different.
Okay, well, hey, bro, now that cat makes 1.4 million. So don't even act like it's even like right. Don't even give me that. 55 back in 1996 was worth. Did you have 1.4 million, Smitty?
Did you have Cadillac and Brandon Jacobs?
That was Auburn. Yeah, Brandon had to bounce because he has Ronnie Brown and Cadillac, and then Brandon had to bounce because he couldn't get on the field. And Jason Campbell was the quarterback. That was Auburn, though.
Yeah, that was Auburn. Yeah.
Ballers.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know, Coach. This is what it is coming to, though. This is what it's coming to. Here's the thing I got to say before we move to some NFL talk. Why does kid go there then if he didn't get his money up front? Everybody else getting their money up front. It's a collective paying. I'm trying to figure out. That's why it's not marrying up to me.
Well, a lot of those they pay him like in tranches, right? Quarterly, right? Every he's 100,000, he gets 25K every 4 months or whatever, 3 months.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how his deal was lined up. I think everyone's different because if like in a Nico situation, T-Mobile, I think was the collective got T-Mobile to get him, and I know he got paid up front a couple.
I know
it changes, but
I missed that whole world. I wasn't coaching when all that stuff came in.
Me and you and I would be trying to fucking. Hey, listen, if I call the right play, you give me fucking 100K. Shit, we'd be circumventing this motherfucker.
Wait. How many catches you need this game? All right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I got you, but
hey, listen. No, I might be able to get a job at Auburn next year, and if you get 10 catches, I can get them to pay you, and you come on over. We're gonna throw in fucking 8 slam screens in a row.
You give me 20%.
Hey, no, we're gonna get to some film here. We got some Sam Darnold, Minnesota Vikings talk film. We got a little bit of Tua and Josh Allen.
Another resurrection.
I know. Somebody called it on this show, but I don't know.
Hey, a broken clock is correct 2 times throughout the day. I mean, you were right about Sam Darnold. You was wrong about Danny Dimes.
I'm not wrong about Daniel Dimes. Daniel Dimes is balling right now.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, let me get a dip in, and let's get to the board. No, give us 1 minute. We're going to transition. We'll see you in a second. All right. You got me, Coach?
I got you, brother.
All right, baby. We got this Sam Darnold. Minnesota shocked the world 2 weeks ago. They beat Frisco. And I want you to go through this Sam Darnold film a little bit with us and just say what you saw in the past, obviously with Carolina and New York being 2 bad organizations, going through 6 offensive coordinators, 3 head coaches. I've been telling people, put them in some concrete foundation, and you'll see what Sam Darnold is, the guy that I played against in high school, and we got to see at SC. Uber talented guy, can make every throw from each hash, and can operate an offense if it is a legitimate
San Clemente kid.
San Clemente High School. He was a bitch, boy. We had him beaten. He fucked us. He took a power read 80 with 53 seconds to beat me.
And he was a hooper too, by the way.
Hey, I'm boys with Jaime down there. I used to go down there.
Yeah. Jaime's a great dude. Yeah, no, Jaime's a good defensive coach, man. Defensive coach, he's a good dude. Let's dive into it. So we're in a little 11 here, Coach. We're in a little 11 personnel. Let me get the line here. So we're in 11. 1 receiver. Here's a tight end. There's a back. 2 receivers. All right, that's 11P for everybody out there. I gotta get the other board, but 11P for anyone out there that don't understand it. All right, we're in a 2x2 set here. Coaches walk through. We'll walk through his progression, what he's looking at once we see the combo here of route, and see what they do. We got all angles, by the way. So this is Sam Darnold, little gun and gather, right? This isn't really even true 3-step. Can you explain the difference between a true drop in the gun and a gun and gather, whatever you want to call it? Because this is probably some sort of quick game, right?
Well, he's using quick game footwork, right? All right, so he takes that punch step with his left foot for his depth. I mean, there's the launch point. You never want to be as a quarter. With all the gun stuff, it's really changed the old crossover 5-step. Not a lot of guys use it anymore. And if they do use a crossover, it's like 3 quick, because you don't want to be deeper than 9 yards when you're in the pocket, because it's too hard on those tackles, right? Yeah. I mean, you got to be able to step up in the pocket. So.
Hey, Coach, break down real quick.
Catch, punch, gather. I call this a 1-piece drop.
1 piece breakdown. I want everyone to understand. so you can see other quarterbacks struggle in the NFL. Look at this tackle right here, and look at this tackle right here. Okay? Do you see them dropping? I want to make sure that the audience, you guys understand what I'm saying. Do you see them kick stepping, or do you see them punching the line of scrimmage? Watch what they do, because that tells you guys watching football what kind of drop the quarterback's taking. They are attacking the line of scrimmage, meaning it's quick game. So these guys should be, if they're taught right, they should be looking at the tackles and trigger off the tackles. Are they hi-hatting, showing their chest? Are they kick-stepping and getting depth? Then you would see a 3 or a 5-step drop. But no, he's catching it and throwing it. I would actually tell the Q coach, don't even take a drop. I used to teach gun footwork where we don't even catch. We get the laces or we don't, and we're just fucking rocking and throwing based on coverage. But look at the tackles. They're attacking. They're not kicking.
Yeah, so they're quick. Yeah, that's a quick set. They quick set. Yeah, you got to meet him at the line of scrimmage, get his hands down, get hands on him quickly.
Tackle's eyeing both guys here. He's eyeing Bosa, and he's worried about this 3 technique here. So you look at him right there. See that?
Well,
Bosa drop.
Right. So what you got here is probably just a straight 6-man slide protection. The center's working to the weak backer there, the Willie. Yeah, those 3 to the Willie. Yep. And he's on the Sam. Yep, he's on the Sam.
So we got a quick set here. Tells me quarterback we're throwing the ball quick. Bosa drops, which now kind of gives him a little cloudy coverage, right, Coach? Because now our defensive end is in coverage. So now here's the corner way out here. Here's the strong safety or the invert. And now you got a 2 nickel dime set here. You got 2 safeties on the roof. They roll. So you see they're rolling some sort of way. And Sam Darnold throws it basically off of Bosa, Coach, which is a defensive end. I'd rather pre-snap would have actually preferred.
Yeah, so the defense right there is what is a fire zone.
Yep, fire zone.
They're playing. See how they're rolling the safety. See how they give you the 2 look. They start in that 2 look, but they roll the safety.
Too high right here, pre-snap. Yep.
Pre-snap, and they're going to roll the safety. That's why they drop the end, because they're probably bringing the Sam.
Yeah.
Right. So they're adding on right there, but that's a stick concept right there. That's just a stick flat off the curl flat defender. Curl flat defender.
Teaching it for you. If you're teaching this, this is me teaching it. I could be wrong, Coach, and you can teach me something. Off coverage here. And only got to worry about him zone firing my side on that to the field. Though I got field side off coverage. I'm telling my Q, let's look there. Am I not?
Yeah, well, he's probably, I mean, this quick game like this, he's probably getting a split safety side, post safety side progression, right?
Yeah, 1 high, 2 high.
1 high, 2 high. So he's probably, stick is a 1 high beater right down here. And then at the top right there, that's probably a 2 high beater. So I don't know what O'Connell's doing there, but that's how you would go right on, especially on quick game, right? You got to pick a side. You got to live with the side.
Yeah.
Real quick, JB, just from my knowledge, you guys mentioned that the defense was doing a fire zone. I hear that often. Can kind of break that down for me and the audience.
He is from the tackle.
Yeah.
He's not a pass rusher scared of me. I'm looking at him and says, why are you so far detached? He could be a dropper to the boundary.
Do you think Bosa is reading him? Because I know there's time when I was playing where if the tackle slides to me, I drop. If he goes down, then I'm going.
Nah, he's dual reading this. So coach is
right. Hey, so go back to the wide. Go back to the wide, JB.
And we call that a sift, Smitty. We call that a sift. We're sifting it out.
So Smitty, watch. So draw a circle in the middle third. Draw a circle in the middle third. Draw middle in the outside thirds. Outside third, outside third. Okay, so then underneath you got curl flat hook, right? So you got 4 droppers underneath if you're going to play zone. So they got to take curl flat and to the hook. So there's a 3 deep, 4 under. So if you watch, they're bringing the strong side curl flat defender. I mean the hook player, that backer right there. So see, this Will should push to his zone. He should, and now Bosa takes the Will zone, so he should drop to the hook there. So there's your 2 hook players. See if you watch them drop when they come, they should see how they both drop to the hooks right there.
Yep, I see that.
He comes.
One guy blitzes, you got to replace that guy. Everybody slides to replace. Got you.
Yes. Yes.
He's your flat and you're third.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got you. Appreciate that.
So
that's another reason pre-snap and post-snap matters to the Q so much, because that's why I say Sam Darnold understands it. If I'm grading him, I actually would have said, you know what? Why are you going to the fire zone side? Replace the blitzer side, and we got action here because we got off coverage.
Yep.
I mean, it's an easy dink and dunk. Now, like Coach said, it could be because you're told to go to the one high side. This is a one high beater. That's the two high beater. He never looked there.
It could have been dangerous though if Bosa would have took a different angle, but it worked out. So
that ended up being his read, though, right, Coach?
Yeah, but if you look at top, they're running a dagger concept at the top, which is a split safety beater, right? So they're running, with a dig in behind. So that's usually, and you're and they lose the back. They lose the back on the swing, because his guy comes.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
All right, let's go to the next play, Coach. We get another play, and I got all of these possibilities. Here's third and short, Coach. All right, third and short. Tell the audience what you're thinking here. We're in another what are we in here? We're in 11, 3-by-1. So we're in 11 tight ends off the football, on the ball, off. Here's your receiver. This is some sort of rub route concept based on alignment, right, Coach? We could possibly be getting a rub here, a zone breaker, a tight end on a clear, a back could be swinging or wheel routing this. You can get a bunch of shit on short yardage with this formation based on alignment, correct?
Yeah, so they're this is 3rd and 1?
3rd and 3, I think it said.
Okay, 3rd and 3, yeah. Yeah, 3rd and 3.
It looks like it's 3rd and 3.
Yeah, 3rd and 3.
Sam getting it done with his feet, athlete. We'll go to another one. We'll go to a clip.
That one, I kind of couldn't tell what they were doing on that one.
Yeah. Here's first down. We're back in 11. Now we're in a little bit of 12 personnel.
12. Yeah, 12. Run. Probably stretch or toss. Yeah. So capture the edge.
Yep. Here it is again. Another 11. Now we're in 12, 2-by-2.
Play action.
Play pass under center.
This is the new thing. What's the down and distance?
2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
So this is your shot type play. Right? Let me take a shot. It's basically a 2-man route. So they're looking, they're looking. This is the stake route or the read routes that they run now. Okay. Yep. They just get to 15 and sit, right, and break. So it's the Tyreek Hill made this famous, right?
Yeah, the deep old school circus route if it's too high. Yeah. Let's go to another one real quick. I'm trying to get to the big Justin Jefferson throw, the 97-yarder over the top, but I don't know where that was. I think it's coming from this way.
I think I saw that thing.
Let me get to another pass here.
But now they're jumping in bear, Smitty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Little diamond front. Yeah.
Yep.
Now they're 1st and 10 again right here. First down. Under center, we got run, play action possibilities. We got boot naked possibilities, fly sweep. We got illegal motion. We got a shit show there. Let's go back. 2nd and 23.
Screen alert.
2nd and 23. Screen, draw. We don't know. Or nowadays, you chunk it up hoping to get PI, right?
Yeah.
This is what I always used to say about screen and draw. When do you call screen and draw? So I like to call screen and draw on normal downs because I really don't want to run screen and draw when the whole sideline's yelling, watch the screen, watch the draw.
Right.
Which is 3rd down, what everybody thinks.
Yeah, 3rd and long, or even 2nd and 23 like this. But I'd rather take that little 10-yard, get half of it back, right, Coach? Of the play caller, we're trying to get 20 yards. We're trying to get half back on 2nd down.
Yeah, give me the 3rd and manageable, 3rd and long, 3rd and 9.
3rd and manageable. Let's see if it is 3rd and manageable. After this. Here it is, 3rd and 10, like you said, 3rd and manageable. Sam Darnold, we get into some empty, one personnel, tight ends up top, but we know he's probably in route or he's protecting. There he goes. It's 3rd and 10. We're looking to the 3-by-1 side. We got man up top, though, Coach. You like the man side up here? We know we're locked here, and he's going to scrape over for the wheel route. Or is it a personnel thing? I don't like the tight end beating this backer on a wheel route. I'd rather have a receiver.
No, I think I'm all right on that because, but he's chipping, right?
Yeah.
He's chipping right there. So down here, they're working.
Some good coverage on this play.
They're basically working righty or lefty. They've got all man breaking routes to the right. See all these man breaking routes over here on the left. So you got your single, your single up top. So that's that's my free access. That's my alert route. I get a one-on-one. Is that Justin? If I get one-on-one, I'm taking him. But now as soon as they use the safety to that side, I'm going to come back to work kind of my levels player there.
Here, Coach. Justin Jefferson's right there in the slot.
Yeah, so they want to clear. So
this is cover one, right? They rolled a one.
But watch these guys. Watch them double Jefferson.
Yep.
See him double
That's
Jefferson.
He comes down, doubles.
In a man free.
Yep.
Or some type of vice combo coverage.
Yep.
Punt the football.
Hey, go back that end zone, JB. So Smitty. All right. So look at that. Look at that front. They got one guy over here on the right.
Yeah.
Right? So right here, that line's got to make a Ricky call or whatever. So they got to slide. They got to full slide that thing.
Yeah.
Overload.
They got a full go. Look at this. That's why the tight end.
To Bosa.
They got a full slide this thing, and now he'll sift it, Smitty.
Man, yep.
He'll do it a little bit of sift to see if he even comes here.
Yeah. You could tell it was a natural twist. I think they didn't execute it properly.
Yeah. Here's a red zone, cause we'll get one red zone, and we'll get back to the board real quick. This is appreciate you joining us. Throwback screen here.
Throwback screen.
Look at that. Ooh,
nice.
Man.
Nice.
We'll get to some progression real quick. 1st and 10. Here we go. 1st and 10. 1st and goal, basically. We're in a little 11, 3-by-1 down here. Run.
Kind of a power.
Run a little QB power draw.
Yeah. Power to the open inside.
Yep. Boom.
Yeah.
Old school right there. 2nd and 8. Back and empty, motion to back twice. Now we know where we're getting man or zone. Had to hesitate. Throw him the ball. A little quick variation of shit. At least O'Connell's doing some things that I wish Atlanta and some other teams would do. It seems like there's no no.
Yeah, well, and he spent all that time with McVay at the Rams.
Yeah.
O'Connell did. He's an old player. He's been around. He's he does a nice job.
No doubt. He's got some creativity in him as well. Dangerous here. Flirting with some pick action there.
This is what you don't see. You don't see in college much. Watch 14, right? Watch Darnell. Watch him create his space in the pocket. Watch. Set his feet. Watch. See him
reset.
See him reset. See him create his space.
Right here. Most guys, we see AR5, Lamar. These guys are going to want to lead.
They're out.
Right now, keep your eye downfield because the throw touchdown is what matters. And the guy almost got picked there. But
that's a nice reset right there.
Right there. That's nuts and guts, right?
Yep. Hey, so it's hard, man, to score down there. So I did this 2 or 3 years ago. I looked at the two highest.
Let's get back to you. Hold on, I'm gonna bring your face on. Hold on.
So I was saying, so this is another thing that goes into why the touchdown passes are low. I think this is three years ago. I went and I studied the 2 top touchdown red zone scoring teams in the league, right? That scored touchdowns, not field goals. It was the Packers with Aaron Rodgers and Mahomes with Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, so I went and looked at all their low red zone and in. Right? What were they doing? Why were they scoring more touchdowns than anybody else? and it was crazy. 67% of the time, those two cats scored touchdowns off schedule. So they were either running to the right. I mean, you guys remember Mahomes throwing hook shots and Aaron Rodgers shoveling it. And, they were creating touchdowns off schedule. It wasn't a play. It wasn't the guy took a drop, bam, threw a touchdown pass. It's hard.
I used to listen to Martz and Brian Billick when he was with the Ravens when they won that Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer, who didn't have obviously a hell of a year. And I remember Billick told me privately, he was like, man, we were just trying to fucking make sure he didn't fuck it up. That's all he had. He just did not. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, TD was like a 51% completion guy.
Yeah, don't fuck it up, and that's all he was saying. But he was telling me, he was like, for all that running around you fucking do, because he used to tell Tony Banks, who had to come in and spell him that year. And Tony Banks, a JUCO guy, San Diego Mesa, big time arm. He was with the Rams. I mean, he had probably one of the most elite arms I've ever seen in my life in person. But he was a deer in headlights, and when he got in the game, he didn't have that it factor. But he used to say, all that running around, man, there's a fucking guy wide open in the end zone.
Yes.
And he goes like, what the fuck are you doing?
And guys don't keep their vision, right?
Yeah, good point.
They're not taught to keep their vision and scramble drills and all that type of stuff. Where those Rodgers, Mahomes, those guys, even Brady, they made a living off of that stuff.
Yeah, no doubt. It's kind of crazy, man. Let me ask you something real quick. Booty's not here. I know he's on the road. What's your situation? What's your thoughts on this Oklahoma situation in college? Brent Venables announced true freshman Michael Hawkins going to start over Jackson Arnold. He was asked about Dylan Gabriel leaving his program, and he's like, "Look, I can't beg guys to stay." You see his kid at UNLV, he's fucking 3-0, leaving his fucking roster. He's leaving his locker room right now at 3-0 after beating Kansas and looks like a team it's on the rise. They had a great year last year under Barry Odom. You and I both know, a great coach, great mentor, leader. What's your thoughts on this situation? Freshman.
I mean, I watched the game and Jackson was struggling. What the other kid did is he came in and he created with like exactly what we're talking about. He created a lot of plays with his feet.
Yep.
Right. I mean, he was athletic. He ran around. He made plays. He
keep that right there, because I tried to tell Smitty, is that the optical illusion that the fans out there that really don't know the sport see, and they see this guy that no one has a book on, meaning there's no resume out there, there's no film on him, so the DC has no clue what he is. He comes in, uses his feet as an athlete, and the crowd goes ooh and awe, and now they think this guy's the next fucking big time thing, when really he's an athlete playing the position. And you stated
right.
better.
Are you an athlete that's playing quarterback, or you're a quarterback that's an athlete? Don't know if this guy's a quarterback that's an athlete, because now the D coordinator says, screw it, keep this guy on his spot, keep him in the pocket, right, and just press the pocket, make him stay in there, take the edges away from him, and see if he can stand in there and make a Sam Darnold throw. Okay, so nobody knows that about the guy, but it's like that, which is so crazy, because Gabriel's making $2 million at Oklahoma and goes for $3 to. I mean, what do you do as a college coach? You can't develop guys.
No shit. $2 million, coach. I'm giving you $2 million, and this guy's bitching about $100K at UNLV.
And what I'm asking is, so like where is the beauty of? To me, the beauty of football has always been, I believe, football. Why America loves football, because it's a microcosm of our society, right?
Yeah.
A huddle, as you know, JB. It don't matter if you're black, white, green, blue, if your family's billionaires or you ain't got a pot to piss in, right? You're judged on your performance, right?
And your word and character.
Yeah. And your word and your character, and if you ain't got trust and you ain't got love in that huddle with as teammates, as you guys know, you played, you coached it. So all of a sudden, here comes this money factor. Right. And now, how are you going to let this guy back in your huddle if you're one of the players at UNLV? You're doing what? Because you didn't get paid. You're not going to, what about us? Right.
Coach, how about the other side of it, though? And Smitty and I argue all the time. When are the players and the coaches going to say, fuck no, get out? because we're too accepting now. You and I, when we played and we were the coach, we were the motherfucker. The players probably would have beat the shit out of this kid, A. And B, there's no way in the world this cat's out of there. He's out of Vegas already. He's back in fucking Pennsylvania or wherever the fuck he's from right now today, because players are looking to beat his ass. Nowadays, though, oh, man, sign your jersey and leave your jersey with me, and let's make sure we're cool, man. I'll follow you on Instagram. The fucking world has changed.
Yeah, and so we built it. It's on us, not those kids, right? It's on us. Hey, because the other guys are saying, "Oh, look, all I got to do now is hold out, and I'll get my money," right?
Yep.
If they
look at this guy. It's
kind of like America. You can't pay the terrorist. You can't pay the kidnapping ransom. You can't pay the ransom. If you pay the ransom, then the terrorists own your ass, right?
Yeah.
Well, now you start paying them. Now they own your ass.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's gone full circle. It's crazy. Now, my thing is for this kid. And
don't get me wrong. I'm all for these kids getting what but
me too.
But there's got to be some sort of a structure or contract signed, or there's got to be some. It's just a wild west right now.
There's no order right now at all, Coach. And that's why we're seeing like crazy stories every month. There's something going on. The player is suing, the player is dropping out, or it's just something. Player recording the coach in a private meeting. It's damn.
Lane Kiffin's getting recorded, and it's this fucking joke, man. These kids are.
But hey, Smitty, but that's the norm in the NFL, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is.
Guys holding out. Guys, all that kind of stuff. So that's all we've become. College football has become that. Smaller
the NFL, until I always come here and defend the players naturally. My argument on the NFL side is that that's the only leverage players have, though. Like if they're in a contract negotiation, that's the only thing they have. If they don't sit out, then they may not get paid, and then they get hurt. Now so I don't.
Well,
what else can they do?
Everybody forgets this, right? Oh, that guy, he's making $5 million a year, $10 million a year, playing football in the NFL. And guess what? His life expectancy is about 2.5 years, right? Then he ain't making a dime. Then so they got to get all I agree. They need to get all they can get, because they don't get a. It's not like if you're a CEO of Apple. You've been the CEO of Apple for freaking 20 years, making a couple $1 million a year, right? You're not worried about. You're not worried about next year. It just takes one bad twist of the knee, and you're done.
It's over.
Were you at Ole Miss with Ashley Palmer?
No, but I the kid from Compton.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled into. Were you at Compton then?
Yeah, fuck yeah, that was my kid.
Well, you don't even remember me. I came in and tried to sign his ass.
You were white.
Oh yeah. I came in. You don't even remember that.
I do remember it.
No, you don't. He ain't a real one.
I was the fucking coach. What do you mean? I talked to Ashley to this day. He talks highly about you because Ed just
I used to call him every night. I tried to get him.
I know. Ed called. Ed would call me every day and was like, "Look, I'm trying to get this Michael Orr kid, and I'm trying to get fucking and Ashley led the SEC. So people don't realize Ashley Palmer was my quarterback.
Yes.
He went to Linwood High School, was a fucking stud freak. He got hurt, his shoulder. Move him to safety, and I said, "You're probably an NFL safety." Well, he played NFL linebacker for 10 years with the Bills and the fucking Vikings.
Is that right? That's what he did.
Yeah. Ashley played for the Bills. He got drafted by the Bills, and then Ashley played for who did he play for? I gotta get Ashley on the show with you.
I signed him as a quarterback. That's why this all JB said to me, because he had like 25 college coaches in there, right? And all he did is I say, "Hey, Coach Mazzoni from Auburn or whatever, or Ole Miss." He looks at me, he goes, "Where'd you park?" I go, "What do you mean?
What?
Where'd you park?" "Well, I park." "Well, you better go move your fucking car, because I'm probably ain't gonna be there when you get out of here." I go move my car.
He's looking out for you though. He keeping it real.
Pete Carroll was coming in there. Like we had all these dudes in it, and I remember
Pete Carroll was in there the day I was there.
Yeah, he probably was.
That's why you didn't remember me.
Right, he was on green. Yeah, I stopped a guy here.
Hey, Smitty, all I ask is Pete Carroll getting his ass up 7 o'clock to do his podcast? No. but I am.
You're a real one, exactly.
Hey, are you back home? Are you in Scottsdale?
Yeah, I'm in Scottsdale.
All right,
Yeah.
bet. I might be out there next week with Pat.
Are you coming this weekend?
Yeah, this weekend. Yeah, he just got done in Dallas, and I think they got to go to Saudi after this, and then they're done. They made it to the finals. You see it? They made it to the finals.
Yeah, call me because Heidi's out of town all week. I'm here all by myself all weekend.
Oh shit! Well, then
I might pull up too.
So you might be allowed out of the house.
I might be allowed out of the house.
Hey, I'm married myself, so I know that lifestyle.
You're not invited.
Put your hand on my face. I might be in Arizona. My boy Shaun might be suiting up. Arizona Cardinals play the Commanders this Sunday. I might go to the game.
You know how it is when she's in the house. It's like I'm incarcerated for past discretions, right?
Exactly. Yeah. JB don't know nothing about that.
Hey, coach, we got a as you exit, we got another coach coming in who comes in right after you. And Bailey, bring him on in real quick. Coach Fred, who is the assistant head coach at Alcorn State, Noel, the home of Steve McNair. Hey, Noel, give him one play this week. Give him one play to run this weekend, and that he's going to score on, and not slapdick.
This is all I can tell. Just tell you.
There we go.
Hey.
Fucking pin pad out.
This is the only coach, and I ever give my quarterback. When in doubt, throw the go route.
That's right. No doubt.
But not in cover 2, coach. Not in cover 2.
Hey, no, I appreciate you. Love you.
Okay, good luck this weekend, coach.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, no.
What's going on?
Mazzoni, appreciate him jumping on. Coach Fred in the house, HBCU. Hey, tell me about Mr. HBCU, Deion Sanders. They beat Baylor.
Great coaching performance. Motivated his team. I saw perseverance, coach. I saw hard work. I saw all of that at the end of that game. What was your evaluation of how that game went?
Hey, anytime you can win is a good thing, but
Come on now.
But I got a question. What was Baylor doing?
Woo! We
all doing that.
Why were the safeties, and JB said this multiple times, why were the safeties so deep in the end zone on the Hail Mary play? We're all taught like it's common sense. Your heel is on the goal line. It's on the end. Like, what?
You know what's going on, and you complete it to the single side receiver?
What? Side?
In my best JB impersonation, what?
Makes no sense at all, man. And I know, I don't know the coach well, but JB said like he's actually a coach Aranda, right? Am I saying it right? Aranda?
Coach Aranda, yeah.
He's a pretty good coach, right? Like
he was one of the hottest coordinators coming out when he was first got that job coming from LSU. I mean, he got enough money for four lifetimes to roll that out there, man. And I'm just like, man,
that's why I'm surprised. Like, do you think he coached that, or the player just was like, just lost it, like in the moment, just freestyle?
Big Smitty, I mean, in this business, you never put it past. I'm gonna side with the coach every time. I'm gonna say that they worked that, but that wasn't what they worked.
Right? Ain't no way, man.
Hey, Coach Fred, let me ask you something though. Are you seeing this more and more? Because this is what I got a little bit of a thought on this. And I've known Dave a long time. He's from Southern California. I've known him a long time. I got to ask you, these guys get these titles on these big-time programs as coordinators. That team has success. They win. Now, the coordinator is one of the reasons for the success in the eye of the hirer, which is the AD and the president of these other institutions, or they have an agent that's tied into that other institution. They hire these guys. They make them head coaches, and now they can't figure it out. Dave Aranda's struggling on the defensive side of the football at Baylor as a defensive coach. Everybody thought was the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I think we set these cats up for failure because they've never sat in these chairs as the head guy. And now they got a man, oh shit, I'm not just calling defense no more. I don't just get to go recruit my guys and then sign 6 guys, my quota, and then come back and then still in my cover 2 quarters look. And then I can't just cover. Now I got to what? I got to schedule what? I got to do what? I got to monitor the offense and timeouts? What? I don't know, man. I'm starting to see this in a bigger picture now. Offensive coordinators too. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm gonna swing this back to you. because you've been in that seat. How many guys take that position and give it to Big Smitty and say, Smitty, it's yours. Here's my playbook. You run it. But it's not Smitty's playbook.
Right.
How many guys do that? I mean,
a lot. I couldn't do it.
Coach.
I would never do it. I would never do that. If I'm hiring you, I'm hiring you as the coordinator.
You, right.
Because like you said, I've been in both spots, and I would never take the job as the coordinator if I got to run your shit. Number one. And if I'm the head coach, it's unfair to put that on you. And if I hire Coach Fred to say, hey man, come run my offense, here's the shit right here. You're like, it's like apples and oranges, right? You're like, what the fuck is this? I don't know this. So like, you're not ever going to be comfortable. Right. And then the head coach looking over at you. And now in the booth, you're the scapegoat. You're the scapegoat. And that's why coaches fire the coordinator, because the AD and the collective now said, hey, you better make a move this year or you're gone. Yeah. So I got to fire my homeboy who I hired. And I see a lot of buddies of mine paying those guys because they're their boys. Here, dog, here's an extra couple hundred because I know, it's fucked up, but I got to fire you. It's fucked up, man. I would never do it. That's why I'll always call the O as the head coach. And then I title the guy as the OC, but he didn't have anything to do with game planning, scout report, or calling the plays. I just gave him the OC title so he could get a job. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
So I'll swing it back to you again on this because I always wondered. So now that you're in that seat, there's so many other things that you got to go do. You got to go speak to the Rotary Club. You got to go speak to this club. You got to go do this summer tour. How much time are you able to really sit down and do that? And that's kind of, my thing.
So that was my 5th head job, 4th in JUCO. I did 1 high school tour. And then I was a coordinator 8 other places. But that was my 5th head job. And at that point, I said, all right, first of all, do I have full autonomy before I took the job? Question 1 I had to ask. If I didn't, I wasn't taking the job.
Right.
Because full autonomy allows me to go in and do what you're talking about. I got to rebuild this program first. Even though I'm the OC, I'm not going to spend too much time out this first year. I got to build a locker room, a weight room, a team meeting room, get Adidas on board, get jerseys, change culture, create an identity, coaching staff philosophy. I got to do a mission statement, put that on the wall. Then I got to have my motto, which was win, what's important now. Then my team philosophy. I put all this together first. I don't want to
do that again.
No, I can't do it. I can't give it to you.
Dang.
Hey, so then I'm looking at it like year 2, though. I'll go and talk to the fucking mom and pop fucking, farmer. Because I was a kid. So, and coach, you can get any of that if you really want. I send all that shit. But I'm looking at it like, I'm like, I had full autonomy. So year 1, guess what? Boom. I'm not dealing with nobody. I'm building this program from ground up. It was a horrible place. They hadn't won 3 games in 10 years. Like, let's do that first. Most people take these jobs and they think that they're a great program because they got a fucking facility and they think the foundation's set. Nah, foundation ain't set. Nah. You got a pretty stadium.
How many points does that score you on Saturday?
That's what I'm saying. None. None. How many points? Last time I checked, I've never been on stats. I used to have these coordinators come in, I'd interview them, and I'm interviewing them to not even be the coordinator. And I told them up front, hey, dog, I'm interviewing you. I know you've been an OC, but I'm interviewing you to coach running backs. I'll name you the assistant head coach on offense so you can get a job. And he's breaking all this shit down about his stats. I go, what's your average points per game? 13. I don't give a fuck about your fucking third down conversion and your time. But how many points do you score? And then on the defensive side, I said, what'd you guys give up? Oh, we gave up 298 yards on defense only, coach. How many points did you give up a game? 31. Nope. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about points scored and points allowed. I don't give a fuck about any of those other stats.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, so if I'm interviewing you, shit, I'm not worried about no goddamn stats. I'm worried about points allowed, points scored. And then it's on me as a head coach. I'm calling it anyway. That first year. Now, to answer your question, I'm into year 2. Now I'm into year 3. we win it all on Netflix. But this, for me in that particular case, but at the same time, I'm already thinking forward, just like a play caller. I know it's going to be 3rd down and 2nd and 5 right now. What's my 3rd and 1 call?
Yep.
Even though I'm on 2nd and 5. So what is my 4th-year plan? I had a 4-year plan for success when I took the job. I got to hire a coordinator. I got to give it up. I got to give it up and be the CEO and the straight up GM because I want to take this above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Shoot for the stars, land on the moon, dog. Shoot for the stars, land on the moon. You know what I mean?
Because you made Independence a cool place to be. You know,
I mean, that's what it was. Yeah, because it was a horrible shithole.
It's a cool place to be.
Yeah.
Game stadium next to a cemetery. I think the biggest thing you could look forward to was Oktoberfest or whatever. I mean, you made Independence a cool place to be.
Hour drive to Tulsa.
You know, at some point in time, you know, I don't know what's in Waco, but I would think that, you know, he at that level, he's given a DC a job, but, you know, how much time is he sitting there spending with that DC? Because I mean, I don't want to knock anybody in the coaching business, but come on, coach, it's Hail Mary. You either do one or two things with the Hail Mary, coach, and you tell me if I'm wrong. You either heat it up, get it out of his hands, or you put everybody heels on the goal line, knock it down.
Coach, pretty simple. I heard his explanation.
What did he say? I didn't see that.
He said that basically the defense was flipped. So the strong side was supposed to be to the left to the field where he sprinted, and they were chasing him, and then they rolled it the wrong way. So they were supposed to have 2, basically like punt return, right? We supposed to gunner that motherfucker. I was supposed to have 2 on him, 3 safeties on the goal line, 4 layered. You saw it. They didn't pull him up. He got all the way on the edge, got to set his feet and throw it.
Yep.
Somebody should have pulled him up. He should have pulled up in the pocket and had
Somebody's
to
got to call that ball up. Somebody's got to call that ball up. First of all, he can't get outside. You got to rush wide. If you're not going to heat it up, you got to rush wide. If anything, he's got to step up. And then thirdly, like you said, it's got to be 3 people back there on the goal line. And there's no way the single guy catches a Hail Mary. It's got to go to the Big Ben look, if anything.
Yeah, we used to practice Hail Mary on offense too, man. We threw it in the middle to the tall guy, and then he was supposed to tip it up to the other 3 guys converging, right?
Actually, this, Coach Fred, do you think I'm trying to find any little reason they had Jarvis Hunter lined up on the opposite side? Do you think from a player standpoint,
he's the catcher,
right?
But supposed to tip it to him,
right? No, I get that 100%. I'm saying that from a defensive standpoint, the safety, everybody's kind of like veer. I feel like their eyes is to that side because of Travis is over there. Like, is he? No, shitty. I'm not defending it.
No. You're right. But what I'm saying, look at the 2 safeties. It don't matter who's over there. God could have been over there. Why are they right there in the student section?
Right, yeah.
Why are the 2 safeties in the student section?
Why is he standing at the top of the U in Buffalo?
That shit is crazy.
That's insane.
And he's steadily backing up. If you go back and look at it, he's steadily backing up. He's about to be out the back of the end zone.
Like, he deflects that ball game's over.
Not even a second.
Not even a second. Like,
they should be right there at the goal line, Smitty, and just bat the ball out of bounds. I'm touching you again. Goal line's the gate.
Last time touching
3 guardians at the gate. Tap the ball away. Simple.
So I got 2 things for you guys, and I got to go to this meeting with the AD.
Don't say that.
So staying on this game right here.
All right.
What's y'all thought of the post-game concert, man?
That's what they do. That's part of their culture.
It's a joke, homie. They motherfuckers ran on the field like they beat Alabama for the Natty.
What was a big time win for that program?
I love the win. I love the enthusiasm, but I'm still caught off guard every time I see somebody on the stage in the middle of the locker room. That just blows me away.
That's part of their culture, though. Like, it might not make sense to you, coach. It might not make sense to me or JB. That's part of the Colorado culture. We can't sit here and say that there's no culture now.
It's dope. It's dope.
But I'm saying you can tell that the team, they fought for each other. They fought for Coach Prime. Like, I saw that. So whatever he's doing, it might seem absurd to us. It's working there. They're 3-1.
It's dope. I'm just trying to figure out what the thought process is when the AD came in there and he was like, this stage wasn't in here the last time I came in this locker room. What is going on? You know what I mean? Like
they're doing a lot of shit. Like I'd be worried about like fucking game planning.
JB, you would do that shit if you had the budget. Like we saw what you did. Like you a player's coach, contrary to belief.
Yeah,
Oh, that's just
you know
dope,
a
man.
lot of stuff.
It's dope,
Yeah.
ain't no doubt. It's dope. It's dope. And then my second one, man, and I kind of heard y'all. I caught it at the end. Saluka, man, that is.
I want to get your take, so I'm glad we killed two birds with one stone right here. Go ahead, give me your take first, and go ahead and ask what you wanted, but give us your take.
At first, I thought it was one of those deals where it was like, okay, I got us to 3-0, we rolling. I know I said 500, I need 8, or I'm not playing no more. And then it's later reported that his dad comes out and says, nah, that ain't it. We agreed to this, and they've balked on the agreement. So I'm like, okay, I get the business side of it, but as a player, as a teammate, I just don't know if I can do that. You know what I mean? You basically left a 1AA championship team to go get the bag. I get it. Now that you don't have the bag, you're leaving another team. So, I mean, what are we doing? We turning pro now, or we are, shopping our services week 4, week 5 for January, So I go back, I quote my guy, JB, the toothpaste is never going back in the tube. This is not going to be the first one. I wouldn't. There's going to be more.
It is. I agree. This is the thing, though, man. Carl reads the tweet you saw I'm talking to right now, Shaun Smitty. And the thing is, like, don't accept it then. You understand when you get paid, knowing what it is, don't accept it then because you're 3-0 and you beat KU. Like, Coach Odom could easily go in there and say, okay, well, listen, I won 10 games last year in Vegas as the head coach. I want $1 million more right now, or I'm quitting. Like, is that what we're setting the precedent to? You
can't do that.
I just like at some point we're gonna the players and these young fanboys who defend players only.
Fanboys.
They'll come out there and say they'll come out and say, oh, well, they should get their bag, and they the player. This is the college game. This is what they do. Why you're the old man on the? Well, you defend the coach only. Well, hold on though. We're going to give the player and let him go wherever he wants around the country, transfer and do all this. But when the coach do it, he has to have an obligation to those players.
Right.
But why don't the players have obligation to his own team?
I agree with that. My only quick counter is, again, and we're hearing two different stories right now. We're hearing one story that's saying that what you're saying, JB.
There's always three sides.
Right. That he was offered his money. He think he overplayed, outplayed, and he's asked for more. If he's doing that, I'm with y'all, 100% wrong. But if the school promised him X amount of money and now they're reneging on the payment, they're wrong.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Now, I would still play because I'm just too competitive and I love my brothers. I'm still playing.
But
I'm going to take that shirt.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Mr. Collective in Las Vegas, Nevada, where they spend $1 billion a night on lights and electricity. Can I get some payment? Am I going to get paid? And then, okay, here's the contract. You're getting your money. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go ball. All right. Because, or did they say, no, we're not paying you now?
Right.
Yeah. We need the other side.
Even then, though, I'm a freshman. I'm going to be like, all right, fuck y'all. I'm going to play for my teammates, though. I'm going to ball out.
And then I'm out.
And then I'm out.
And I'm letting y'all know right now I'm out. I'll do that. But I'm not quitting on my homie. I'm not going to quit on Big Smitty and Fred. And I'm like, come on.
I'm going to hit you with that Fat Joe. Just remember now, today's price is no longer yesterday's price. So either we go now or we go later. But, the thing that I'm starting to learn, the more and more you guys let me come on, man, Smitty's going to defend wrong. Yep. He's going to always find, and I love Smitty, but the thing I'm learning, Smitty's going to always find the good in a bad situation, and I like it.
I don't like it.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
I don't like it, but you like. I'm glad you like it.
I like it.
I know. I don't like it.
Smitty, he got shot because he pulled out a gun. But you don't know what he was gonna do with the gun.
That's a great analogy. That motherfucker he pulled out the heat. But listen, he doesn't. We don't know if it's loaded.
That's crazy.
That motherfucker.
You sided with This dude ain't even sent you your cigars yet, homie. Supposed to be me and you against the world. Go,
Hey, Fred. Hey, go meet your boss, Fred. Tell me what AD say later. Let me know.
I'm gonna call you.
Hey, did you win last week?
Nah, we got our butts kicked, but that's okay. It was out of conference. We start conference this week.
Why you mean AD then?
No, it's a department meeting.
Why you trying to?
I'm just fucking with you. All right, get out of here. All right,
I'll hit y'all up, man.
All
right, then.
Load this show, man. It's a Chalk Talk Wednesday.
What's his name?
Eye in the Sky Wednesday.
No, click on it again. Click on it one more time. Now.
Why you don't remember?
Kareem Jackson.
He said
football was ruined and it'll never be the same. Shaking my head.
And that's a cat playing right now.
But what do I know?
Exactly.
But what do I know?
Because he listens to the realest show on Planet ERF.
We need some but what do I know shirts.
I do have a few at home.
You do? They ain't selling.
Shout out to everybody in here. We had 1,500 people on a Wednesday. That's our slowest day usually.
Somebody call in. Can we give them like 5 minutes to call in real quick?
You guys want to call in? Who wants to call in? Vincent Conrad? Call in.
Bailey, drop the link, Bailey, if you don't mind, Bailey. Let's give y'all 5 minutes to call in.
You gotta be a member though.
Got members only. I don't even. If you ain't green, I don't even see your ass.
And drop $100 each.
Right now. Fuck it. That's what it is.
I'm broke. I gotta go to the boat.
$100 gotta be green.
I gotta
you
pay
call
for,
in.
I gotta get Cali surgery.
Whoa, shit. Fuck. Don't put that in the air. God damn. Motherfucker said arrested. Hey.
15-yard penalty. JB. I gotta get the whistle on the board.
You should have been doing that shit, homie.
God, your production level is
getting better
horrible.
though. We learning.
But your production.
We ain't put on our little construction shit on. We spent all that money.
You get here late, homie.
Like,
I'm hanging shit.
I had to go get fucking waters all. I stopped in the hood. I almost died for you this morning, homie. I could have died this morning.
Post the link right here in the chat.
Chris, call in. I'm talking to you, Chris. I ain't talked to you in a minute.
Chris been hiding.
You been grinding my gears because you've been hiding and you ain't been showing love. Call in right now, Chris. And Lucy, you next. Chris, Lucy, in that order, and then who else we want? And then where the fuck is the Cowboys fan at?
Hold on, though. Somebody said I could take Cali to Mexico, and it's only $1,000 a leg. Is that real? Homie, hit me up.
Why? You say you would never step foot in Mexico because you're scared.
Hit me up. Is that real? Who said that?
I went to Mexico. You said you ain't gonna make it back. So I know you ain't going, homie. Scary ass.
I take Cali though.
Give me Cali. I take him. I'm cool. I'm comfortable anywhere. I'm from the hood. I call all dogs he. They do man shit. They piss anywhere, shit anywhere.
I wouldn't go to Mexico. I'll pay double, triple before I go to fucking Mexico, homie. Have you seen the BBLs coming out of there? Have you seen the BBLs coming out of TJ?
Come on, TJ.
They're dying. These broads are dying because they're taking fat out of other area.
Badly Black A Money.
And
keep going.
Cause you're Mark, homie.
Yes, like that's some old school disrespectful shit.
You don't know about Mark.
But he ain't got no picture in his avatar, so he's a bitch.
Yeah, he is a bitch. Mark, but that's
and he keeps like putting the same thing. He copy and paste. He's like, he's just soft. Not a real human. Not a serious person.
Is he made up human? Oh fuck! I blocked someone out.
Oh no, you good. It's A Money.
I can't get to it. It's too fast.
Yeah, you got it. A Money. You good. Slow down. Let Bailey handle all this stuff. He young. Bailey's still here. I thought Bailey was gonna leave us.
What time is it?
He's still here. It's 9 o'clock.
No, it ain't. It's 15 till.
Same shit. You know he black.
Hey,
not we, but me.
I couldn't take it back.
Oh, we got a caller. Hold on, is he a members though? Is he? How you know if he's a member?
Are these guys members?
Bailey decide. Yeah, let us know they member. I don't want to bring nobody if they not a member. If they not green, they not talking to me.
What's up with
That's some weird shit there. We might bring them in just anyway. Just off the string and real quick. Just in and out. Just in and out. Oh shit.
Oh, there we go. I thought it was.
Okay. I thought it was somebody else.
I thought some troll shit cracking, dog. You had the Steve Harvey cracking. What's cracking?
Are you on the toilet?
Nah.
Okay. What's going on?
I'm just chilling. What's up with y'all?
Nothing much, man. Where you calling in from?
Erie, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania in the building. JB, he's the recruit heavy out there. Any questions for us?
Yeah, I do. For Coach JB, I wanna talk about the watered down QB play like you be bringing up.
Give him something.
Yes, sir. What you want to know?
I agree with you. I think QB play is at an all-time low.
I think these quarterbacks now get cuddled. Like you said, they don't get hit enough. They get coddled. So when they do get hit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't. Their body just tends to. You know what I mean? As you see Tua, every other hit, he can't even be touched without getting concussed. So.
No doubt. Nah, I agree. I've been saying it, dog. Good call, man. We'll get you on the other side. We're gonna take another call, but yeah, I'll answer it on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do get coddled. That's why they have no rigor. There is no fucking callus being developed.
It's kind of like you. Like if I put you in your arm right now, you would bruise up, be a frog in your arm.
Let's bring it out. This brother right here.
OG.
Yeah.
OG wisdom. Got the beard.
What's happening?
going on, V?
He gonna give you some wisdom. Conservative cat right here.
What's
I know
happening,
he
y'all?
is. We follow on Instagram.
You follow my Instagram?
We talk on Vince. Don't we talk all the
Yeah,
time?
I'm always talking trash about Smitty, man.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, get this motherfucker. Hey, Vince, get this motherfucker. Teach his ass.
Don't cross this line.
I don't understand why Smitty got to get in the car every day complaining about LA traffic.
Man,
I don't understand it, brother. Just accept it, man. It's Los Angeles. It is what it is.
You want me to accept mediocrity? You want me to accept hell? OG, what you got going on today, man?
Hey, man. So I'm a school teacher, but I've been on sick leave because I got knee replacement surgery. So I've been out for several weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna be all right. But listen, let me just I just want to say something. I know zero. This is what I know about football. Nothing. And I watch your show for educational purposes. My nephew is Ryan Walters. He's the head coach at Purdue. They're having a bad season so far. He's trying to turn things around there. But I literally watch this show so I can hear you guys speak about the game. My background, I'm an English teacher. I teach high school English. And I used to, stand on the sidelines and watch the game, football game. But man, I played Pop Warner in Carson. I grew up in Carson. I live in Long Beach. But I just want to say thank you guys. You guys don't know. I know you guys goof around and play around. But this is really, for people like me, it's an educational show. And I just wanted to say thank you for that. That's it.
Hey,
that's all. I learned a lot.
Hey, I used to educate your nephew, too, all the time in the bar.
Get out of here.
Oh, yeah. You could ask him.
In the bar?
Oh, in the bar. When he was a young GA at Colorado, my best friend, Darren Hagan, took him under his wing.
Yeah.
He'd bring him over to my crib. He'd bring Ryan over to my house when they would be out recruiting or at a clinic.
Right.
We'd be at the bar on the napkins, man. And,
wow.
Ryan and I used to go at it as a youngster. Then he went to Arizona with a good friend of mine, Big Joe, who's now at Miami, Salavea, who's an OG Polynesian coach. And he got on with him. Joe was a DC. He was coaching DBs as his first DB job was actually at Arizona.
Arizona, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know Ryan. I've known Ryan a long time. So.
Good, man. So I'm wishing him well.
What's up, man? Good luck.
I'm learning a lot from you guys, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, OG. Appreciate you.
And Smitty, stop threatening physical violence to JB, man. You might end up getting knocked out, man.
Yeah, he don't know
you get knocked out.
Trust me, don't take my time for weakness, OG.
Christian Furman, what up, Christian?
What's up, C-Fur?
What up? What up?
What up, what's going on? How you doing?
You racist?
Hey, big fan of the show, man. I play ball in Northern Illinois up here. So
okay, Maxon.
Yeah, I tune in after every practice. We practice at 6 a.m. So after every practice, I tune in. It's nice to watch it.
Wait, you there now?
He's a current player.
Yeah, we just lost to Buffalo, but
Buffalo. Real quick, hold on. I got two things. First of all, shout out to y'all for upsetting Notre Dame.
But they lost after, homie.
I love that.
Hey, nah.
Big time loss to Buffalo, who's the number one team in the MAC.
Give me fucking 20 up downs right now.
My old head coach, Pete Limbo, is their head coach now, so I gotta show him some love. But shout out to you, Christian Furman. We could never beat NIU when I was there. I had to go get
your Ball State.
No, we were great, but we had to go get Jordan Lynch, who was a Heisman candidate, and we couldn't beat him. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. As a young playing, I appreciate.
Now he got a question real quick though. He got a question for you.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I enjoy watching your videos about the quarterback play. I completely agree with the NFL quarterback play, and even in college, and it's nice to watch and see someone speak the truth and speak real shit because it ain't like that on the mainstream media. And also, former JUCO guy, played at Garden City, so I think you left. I went in at 19, and then left in 21.
Okay, got you. Who was
So-
there? Minnick?
I came in with Minute when he took
Yeah.
over from Arizona Western and came to Garden.
Yep.
So,
Oh, good shit, man.
but
Hey,
nice, man.
keep that shit up.
keep balling, man.
Yeah,
keep
appreciate
balling.
y'all.
Keep doing your thing.
You need something? DM me. Hit me up.
Keep representing the MAC the right way, my guy, because people like him disrespect our conference. So keep balling out.
Don't listen to this one. Hey, keep balling, brother.
Yep.
What else we got, man?
I think McCoy was in first.
Shed McCoy.
Bring the white guy in first before
You so racist.
Before you're
We gonna end with the brother.
What up,
What's
brother?
going on? Where you going right now? Don't lie. Where you headed? Where you going?
Are you in Norway right now?
Nah, I live in Rancho Cucamonga.
Oh.
What? You got big money. Loan me $1,000 right now,
How you
Shed.
doing? You
I know where
Where's
my
that?
barber.
Because of Friday, homie.
my
Because of
barber
Friday.
right out there.
Because of Crack Killer.
Say it again.
Cucamonga Crack Killer. Go ahead, dog.
What's going on, Shed?
I was just asking, what do you think? You think Miami keeps it rolling right now? They play West Virginia at home Friday night under the lights. You think that's going to be a test for them? I know West Virginia's look like dog shit, but I mean, is this an upset spot?
Miami seems to be rolling, man. Miami seems to be rolling.
Their schedule's very favorable too. I just don't really see. I mean, Louisville. I think Louisville will be a serious test. And what's that in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
They got Cal. I think before that, you got to respect them. But I think they're a serious thing, JB.
Yeah, I think Miami's for real.
I got one more question.
Yeah. Where you at right now? You on the 210 right now, the 10 or the 60?
No, I'm driving through Upland. Actually, I'm going to pick up some dip.
Go scoop up one of my hoes right now. Right, turn right now on.
I'm on
Where you at?
Foothill.
You near Haven?
I'm on Foothill. I'm on Foothill.
Oh yeah, Foothill.
and-
Go by the big and tall right now. Give me a Polo 3XLT. I gotta go all the way over there.
Stop touching me, homie.
Hey, what's your question?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, Bama, Georgia. I don't know if I haven't been on the show too much this week, but what do you guys
We had
think
T-Rich
about that
on yesterday. T-Rich went on yesterday. He came on yesterday and broke it down. Former Bama legend. He
I
broke
actually
down the
did
whole
watch
game.
that part. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, yeah. Then you already know. You already know, homie.
Yep.
You already
All
know.
right. My bad, man. I honestly forgot. My bad.
Hey,
Peace out,
appreciate you
y'all.
calling in, man.
Yeah, for sure. Later.
Can we end with my black brother, my African brother?
Fuck, man. This guy always calls in. What's up, man?
Hey, JB. Come on, man. Hey, every time y'all drop that link, I'm gonna call in and show some love, man. That's all.
Hey, I'm just fucking with you. I already know.
He called you Effie.
Hey, I guarantee if it was a regular white dude, he would have called you Effie. I guarantee it.
Hey, yeah, I'm used to
Hey,
that
what's your
shit.
record right now? What's your record right now?
Don't put him on the spot.
Hey, we 1-3, but we've scored more goddamn points this season than these motherfuckers have scored in the past 3 years
Wait,
combined.
you're a defensive guy, though.
Offensive guy.
Not offense.
Not as a head coach, dog.
It is difficult. It is difficult. I was just listening to what y'all were talking about.
You're not a receiver no more as a head coach, dog. You have to be defensive minded as a head coach. I got my first head job. I focused on defense. You know why? Because I knew how to beat it.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I got a question for you. I heard my man talking about educational show, so I figured I'd ask. I just give a scenario. I want to hear JB's opinion, how he would attack it.
Okay.
Right. So you're going into a week, and you got a quarter half team. You got aggressive linebackers that play downhill, and you got a quarterback that's young, has a decent arm, not athletic. You have a young line that's not very good. You got one deep threat where they're taken away with the quarter half, and you have a solid run game. How do you attack it? How do you attack that defense?
Just in general.
So you're playing a quarters match team, basically.
Yep.
And they're aggressive.
Yep. Linebackers are downhill.
You have no O-line.
O-line is very young and inexperienced, and we're playing backups due to injuries.
All right, give me 1 second. Don't leave. Oh, he left. Where's Jay Oso? He left. Anyway, I was going to bring the other guy and answer his call and then get back to you. All right. So, first of all, are you running some turnback protection up front?
Yeah, a little bit.
I would just sprint the fuck out. I would put it in. I'd put waterfall protection. I'd put it waterfall in. I'd protect it on the back door. Put your back play side. I'd put your back play side. You can do it both ways, but I would put your back in the QB's throwing hand on the sprint out. I would turn it back, waterfall the back door with your weak side tackle, and he'll sift B gap all the way to C gap and just waterfall it. Make sure that motherfucker turn it. If you want it, I'll send you a tape or a book or whatever. But I used to waterfall the back door and make that motherfucker go all the way around his ass, and then I put the back on the turn back side on the play side and protect the
back side of them.
Damn, I don't have a marker for that board.
Nah, you threw it in.
Yeah, so I would turn back a shitload, man, and then I put it in sprint draw off of
sprint draw. So you sprint them out, then
and then on 1st and 10, I would run sprint draw, not 3rd and 10.
Right.
Like Coach Mazzoni just said, don't give it away, and everyone knows it's going to be draw. But I would sprint it out. I would turn it back. If your O-line is young, small, inexperienced, not physical, turn that bitch back. And I would do that and do some different things. And I'll do a lot of screens and draws and different things like that. Smoke screens, get those D linemen chasing, get those linebackers chasing. And then I'll do as much misdirection as you can.
Yep.
I would do as much misdirection as you can. Yeah, with that O-line, I would do it. Yeah, it's all right. Okay. Fuck, I had a marker. I don't know where it is. But yeah, I can get on the board too. But yeah, I would do that.
Sprint out.
I'll just sprint out. But it's already 9.
Quick game.
Yeah, quick game, no shit out of it. But quarter match,
make them run.
That means 2's going vertical. I would jump into 12 personnel, get into straight old school ace. 2 inside tight ends, get into 12. If your O-line's not that good anyway, create 2 extra gaps.
So if you want to run, what type of, let's say, okay, we're a gap scheme team. So you just run power at that shit.
You're a gap scheme?
Yeah.
Thought your O-line was no good, homie.
Ooh. Great.
I'd definitely stay out of running gap if my O-line ain't very good. You're talking about running power and counter?
Yeah.
Ooh. You good at guard?
Guards are athletic and can move a little bit.
So that's why you want to pull them?
Yeah.
I'd just rip and run their ass. If they're athletic, how's your center and your tackles? If you got good athletic guards and you don't got and you're worried about, you just want to pull them, but your center can't get a back block on a 3-tech, or your center can't block the shade, or your tackle can't overtake a 3, or I would be running outside zone till the cows come home. Inside zone and outside zone. Inside zone's a little different if you're not physical, but outside zone, I get those defensive moving. If you're athletic up front and smaller, I'd be ripping and running everything. Fucking rip and run, reach and overtake.
Tempo.
Yeah, I would just be ripping and running those guys instead of pulling just because your 2 guards are athletic and your center can't back block, your tackles aren't very good. I'd be running, just rip and run the whole O-line. I'd rip and run the fuck out of it. I'd put trash cans out like 10, 15 yards apart, over-exaggerate the drill.
Pass downfield.
And get your O-line on air to go get the trash can. So I'd put out 5 trash cans far away to the right. And we'll say we're going to run rip outside zone to the right. My right tackle's got to get the furthest one. My left tackle has to get the closest one. And you put a timer on them. Get to the can and have all the motherfuckers rip and run, acting like they're overtaking a technique up front. And I used to run the shit out of that in high school, and I got our guys ripping it. My left tackle was overtaking the play side 3 technique in high school because we were ripping and running so goddamn fast. And we just were running tempo. That's how we should have beat Poly when they had Juju and Biggie and all those guys. We lost to Poly 3-0. And we had their asses on the roll, and that we weren't even close to being as talented, but we just coached, and we were like, fuck it, let's rip and run. Let's get these guys moving on defense. We hurt Juju. He got hurt that game. They had Biggie. They had Jack Jones. Jack was a sophomore who's with the Raiders now. But yeah, I'd do that if I were you. I'd get more ripping and running. Counter's tough, man, when you're inexperienced O-line. You get different fronts. You jump into a bear. You get different fronts on defense, and then we don't know who to back block, and we don't know who,
Guys got to be driven. And sometimes.
Yeah. See, at least zone principle, you can teach rules.
Right.
Zone principle, I can teach. All right, look. It don't matter. Covered, uncovered principles. Are you covered? Are you uncovered? That's the rule. So if I'm covered, I work with A. If I'm uncovered, I work with B. And then you teach it. And gap schemes, man, there's too much to it. Like I got to worry about it. Am I going to cat block it, center and tackle, CAT, cat, center and tackle? Am I going to have to worry about sifting the 3-tech until my center comes and takes over, black box of nose or 3? Like there's a lot of going on in gap scheme, man. You got to teach gap. That's a lot of. That's an off season. That's an off season alone, in my opinion. But it goes on. Hey, outside zone, and then guess what? What does outside zone look like if you're sprinting and running to it? It looks like sprint out.
Yeah, it does.
And now you run sprint out. Now you run sprint out. Everybody thinks you're running fucking outside zone.
Double move.
Now you add pass routes to it. So, it is what it is. That's why I always ran pass routes on my receivers, even if we were running the football. My receivers ran pass routes.
Everything looks the same.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Send me $200 Venmo at Coach AB12. I appreciate you, dog.
Hey, appreciate it, y'all. Y'all keep doing it.
I might get some gear from you. I'll hit you up offline, though.
You don't need no gear.
All right, bet.
Hey, get his email and I'll send him a playbook and everything.
I'll send it to you. Yeah, I'll connect y'all. Homie.
Do it right now. All right, FA.
Hey, appreciate it, JB. All right, Smitty.
All right, brother.
All right, my guy.
All right, man. We are out of here.
I gotta go. I got a meeting I gotta get to.
I got white people shit to do. I gotta get on the boat.
Go get those cigars for Coach Fred. Stop being lazy. Because at this point, just laziness. Just do it, bro. You've been lying to my brother for 2 years. Send him some damn cigars. It's that simple.
Like 6.
Oh, Jesus. If he was white, you'd have been in it.
Jay Uso. Sorry about that. Not
Jay Uso, we tried to bring you in, Jay Uso.
As soon as I brought you in, you left.
You left. Soon we brought just
quitter,
damn.
homie.
Hey.
UNLV fucking quarterback.
It reminds me of that picture of the guy digging for treasure.
Jay Uso wanted to holler at you.
If he digs one more time, he gets the treasure. But then he gave up right before. That's what you just did, homie.
He left.
Just gave up, homie. Matt Sluka.
God, Matt Sluka.
Let's start calling that like Matt Sluka is like now like the thing. Like you give up, you Matt Sluka. You a Sluka.
What is his name?
Matt Sluka. You a Slukian. Stop Slukian, bro.
Like Luca?
Yeah, but Sluka.
I don't like Luca.
What little S in there?
Luca's fucking got a lot of bits in him.
I don't like that noise. I'm moving around a little bit. All right, end the show on like a high note. Like this, think of something real quick. Freestyle.
Tomorrow, Tell the Truth Thursday. Truth Telling Thursday. We got a lot going on tomorrow.
Steve Kim
joins us. We're going to break that down.
Thursday night football.
Miami, all things college football, all things NFL. Thursday night matchup.
Cowboys and Giants.
I'm picking Daniel Jones to come in. Damn, JB does know football. Thanks. You fucking questioning my shit on me?
I told you, some people think that you're just a crazy white dude who yells. That's why I'm glad we do more of the film breakdown because I know you are.
I don't judge the book by its character. What's the quote of the day?
Some exceptions.
Read the quote of the day.
Quote of the day, stupid.
Yeah.
Contrary to belief.
No,
Quote of the day, stupidity lies in wanting to make assumptions to draw your conclusions.
Is that not what this guy Jesse just did?
He literally just did it.
Fuck. I'm out. We'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate you, Jesse Marion. We'll see you tomorrow. We don't have Bailey, so nobody's in the show.
Oh, no Bailey here? Oh, let's try it again. So we're going to time it out, and then you're going to press it like right when we supposed to do it. All right, y'all have a good one, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us the whole time. Go to winnable.com/slapfix right now.
Oh. Now people are like in the studio over remote.
Yeah.
Because they know how to put hands on you, motherfucker. You talk some shit.
Way better. I choke
Mina
your ass
Khan
up.
says she wants to run the fade, JB.
All right, then, y'all, man. Great show. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Steve Kim, NFL football. Special guest. You're so petty. I hate it. And we got a loaded show. We might have another special guest come on tomorrow. I don't know who's going to happen. What's going to happen in person? Freeway Rick Roll. I don't know. You got to be here to find out, though, man. Tune in. The greatest show on planet Earth. See y'all on Instagram. See y'all on Winnable. See y'all on the Discord.
Keep going. I'm not there yet. Keep going. Keep talking.
See y'all in hell if you don't pray. See y'all outside in the streets if you in LA. See y'all in traffic, because that's where I live at. I'm going to go to work. I got a big time meeting. I got to go meet, get this money. If I don't do it, I'm going to lose my job.
Peace.
See y'all tomorrow.
Get pressed so fast you don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, kill the ass a rap. We what the game's been missing. We switched it and filled the gap.